Unfortunately, it means the opposite, Sky. The joke was that, yeah, it means I was denied, because, in the applications, you weren't allowed to say your username, or, like, tell people who you are, or tell the mod review, or the application reviewers who you are. And because of that, the joke was that, I can only get into ish events off my name value. So... well, if that wasn't terrible news enough that you don't get a free look into the wonderful event of Ish, I have more bad news to share. That's right, it doesn't stop coming. The hits only continue. As you know, Sheepo3 is a huge proponent of Minecraft with guns. I love guns in Minecraft. I do. And I was going to join a very famous event, or an event that has a lot of history on the stream. Silver Island Roleplay. We've played in many of their events. On this stream, and they are notorious for holding events with guns, and they were going to host another event with lots of guns, even better guns, bigger and better guns than we've ever had before, and I was very excited, but unfortunately they have pushed back that event. That event has officially been pushed back into a time space that I literally cannot play it. It has been pushed back to the 20th, and during that weekend I will be gone. I will be watching a football game with my sweet parents. I will be gone and not able to play. So unfortunately, you will not get Minecraft with guns. It is done. It is over. Cry. Yeah, I will have lots of fun. But yeah, unfortunately, no Minecraft with guns. I'm really sad too, because like that event looked really cool, and I was getting DMs from like a lot of the mods telling me, or the moderators of that event telling me that, like, it's going to be better than ever. They're telling me all these good things about it. I'm like, yeah, I believe you. You know. Just use guns at the football game? Real. Also, I won my week 1 of fantasy. Good news. I won week 1 of fantasy, which is nice. Let's just hope we can continue that trend. Have you heard about that one lawsuit? That one lawsuit. That's very specific. Could I ask for clarification? Mayhaps? There was one Minecraft EULA lawsuit a lot of people were talking about a bit ago. Hold on, let me look this up. I might have heard about it. Minecraft EULA lawsuit. YouTuber tries to sue Minecraft. This is an article from 2024. YouTuber tries to sue Minecraft for reportedly breaking multiple laws in US and Europe. Kian Bros was frustrated. Mojang announced a new policy change where guns and weapons were considered non-compliant. Cringe. I'm not watching that. He and others in a similar situation did not receive enough clarity. It seems, I don't know, that seems kind of cringe by Minecraft to ban fucking, like, it's what? It's your game, bro. Let people do what they fucking want with your damn game, bro. Let them make the mods they want to make. Shut the fuck, stop ruining everything. Stop ruining our fun, bro. Stop ruining our fun. I don't care what you do on fucking Bedrock Edition. You can go, like, shove Bedrock Edition, go kill Bedrock Edition for all I care. You're already doing it. It doesn't matter to me. Okay? Stop ruining my fun. Specifically. Me when us, for real. There have been so many events with guns, there's genuinely no way they could stop us. Well, I mean, the events is one thing. I think the problem is for, like, the servers. I know. I to celebrate not getting to play with guns in Minecraft, we're gonna play the a pedophile's favorite video game. I just like Fanana too much, bro. I'm sorry. God, stupid glare. Hey. Removal of non breaks a couple of laws. Are you the pedophile in question? Actually, in this case, I'm not. It's weird. I fall into neither categories. I'm neither the pedophile nor the pedophilee. What do you call it? The victim. The victim. In this case, I should be more specific. Well, I mean, there may have been cases where I had been groomed and I was not aware of it. When I was a kid, I might have been groomed and I wasn't aware of it. It's possible. Don't clip that, actually. In no case am I ever the pedophile. In no case have I ever been the pedophile, actually. I want to make that very clear. In no case. I may have been the pedophilee, but not the pedophile, you know? I want to make that very, very clear. I make that very clear. Sheepo3 has not touched kids. Oh, I can't aim. What a tragedy. Oh, that sweet double with the wall bang? Hey, yo. I can make so many jokes that I'm not going to make. Damn, I forget how nasty I am with the fucking snipe. You're a Minecraft streamer? Jobs, bro. I'm trying! Shut the fuck up! You've never had a job before. Okay? I'm trying, bro. I'm working on it. I literally took a test today to get a job. One of my job applications sent me a fucking they sent me a literal test to see how good I am for this particular job, and I'm gonna tell you what, I think I fucking nailed it. Mostly because it was the most boring test of all time. It was literally pattern recognition, the test. This was like a test they give to like monkeys to test their pattern recognition. It's what I did. I like literally like. Did you fail? No, I was great. Dude, let me tell you what, okay? Let me tell you what, okay? Like, literally, the entire test was giving you one string of numbers, and then another string of numbers, and then asking you if they matched. And I'm not joking, that was basically the entire test. Does this string of numbers match this string of numbers? That was the entire fucking test. It is so fucking mind-numbing. For like 40 questions, I did that shit. All to get paid. equal that of a monkey? Well, yes, among other things. It means that if me and a monkey were to go head to head in a test of intelligence, I would at least match the monkey. At least. All right. This doesn't mean that I am only at the level of a monkey. This, you know, I'm not acting like this test was like a fucking challenge for me. I was studying really hard for this job, for this fucking test. I was not, okay? This is just showing that I am in fact on the intellectual, you know, I am on the intellectual level of a monkey, if not higher. If not is even a strong word. I am above a monkey. If me and a monkey engaged in an intellectual debate, I would destroy the monkey with facts and logic. The monkey would not be able to defeat me. Well, I'm going to say that right now. Being a libtard, just do a trade? Fuck no. Break my back at 50? Suck that. The monkey would not be able to defeat my meta ethics. The monkey, dude, the monkey would probably be fucking dyed green, and I'd destroy it, okay? 95-5 against you and 100. That's just not true. Because I've played real humans on chess.com and defeated them many times. Me versus, to be fair, I'm not sure that the people that I've played on chess.com haven't been monkeys. That is not something I can confirm, so it's possible that actually I've just been playing monkeys the whole time. Eat his pieces. I mean, if they were made of chocolate, I might lose. I'll tell you what. If the chess pieces were made of edible chocolate, I might lose against the monkey. All right? I might get hungry. If they kept me there for 100 games, I might lose. I might just eat the pieces. Infinite amount of monkeys and infinite amount of sheep-o-threes, the sheeps would eventually... That's not true! I think that, okay, I think that if there was an infinite amount of sheep 003s and an infinite amount of monkeys engaged in like an intellectual war against each other, in all facets, I would defeat the monkey. In an intellectual challenge, infinite amount of sheep 03s beats the infinite amount of monkeys an infinite amount of times. I'm not kidding. An infinite amount of times, I win every time. In every conceivable possible scenario, I beat the monkeys. This is not like a physical challenge. We're not like doing the monkey bars, okay? We're doing like a math test. I beat the monkey. The monkey is covered in green food today. Well, it wouldn't even get a chance for it to be an intellectual confrontation at that point. If they were green monkeys, there wouldn't even be an intellectual confrontation. They would already be destroyed. I'd kill the monkeys. I'd obliterate them. All right. I mean, they shouldn't have been green. It's not my fucking fault, bro. Shouldn't have been green. You can't say that. I'm sorry. Am I supposed to lie to my audience? Am I supposed to tell a lie to you? Is that what you would rather have me do? Would you rather have me lie to you? Yeah, that's what most racist. I'm not racist. The color green is not a race. I don't hate people that are... Being green is not a race. It's not racist. It's colorist, okay? There's a difference. Green is my favorite color, by the way. I love green. You ever go, like, hiking in the forest? You're just surrounded by, like, trees and, like, bushes and shit? That's sick. I love, like, hiking in the forest. Lying just like a racist. I'm not a racist. Yeah, that's what a racist would say. Okay, so I can't win. All right. So we've established the boundaries of this argument. I have friends that are green. I don't. I have no friends that are green because they are no longer with us. God forbid I mean, God forbid I'm fucking intellectually consistent, okay? Fuck. A giant bowl of green food death on you. Well, let's not. Can we get off this topic, please? I don't like when my ideas are challenged. Sheep, why are you rusty in mid? Bro, I'm great. Look at what's my KD? Bro, I'm like I'm fucking 10 and 5. What are we talking? I'm on a 2 KD. I'm rusty. That's a liberal myth that's spread. God damn it. I don't like when my ideas spoken like any racist ever. Okay, fine. Okay, so I can't win. You know what? You know what? Fine. Do you also hate women's suffrage? Yeah, I hate when women suffer. Okay. Jesus. Logical fallacy. Guys, I'm like the least racist person ever. Sorry. I don't think you can power scale racism, unfortunately. Maybe not unfortunately. You know what? Fortunately, actually. I'm going to take that back. Fortunately, you can't power scale racism. Is that guy spin-botting? Thank God we're not power scaling this shit, okay? Not everything needs to be power scaled. Boundless racism. I'm gonna use my fucking, my curse technique, racism. No, dude. That's not the basis of a good fucking shonen. Isn't that the plot of Demon Slayer? I don't know what the fuck the Demon Slayer is. You think I ever slayed a demon? Do I look like the kind of guy that would slay a demon? No, I'm the kind of guy that a demon would slay. I'm the one who is slain by the demon, okay? It's not called Demon Slain, it's called Demon Slayer. Alright? Be the Jan. No, I'd be the guy who just gets fucking ripped to shreds to show how powerful the demon is. I'm like the innocent, like, mortal that just gets fucking demolished. Just so then the big heroes can come in and fucking save the day. I'm the fucking sacrifice, dude. That's me. Godzilla steps on me with his foot in the movie, okay? It's not even like a cool death. I just get stomped on by Godzilla. I'm the guy in Titanic that falls onto the, like the motor. When the boat tips over and the guy falls off, I'm the guy who hits the fucking... I'm the guy who hits the motor, or the fucking whatever the spinny thing is called. Rudder. I don't know my ship terminology. Haha. Well, J-Dog, I won in fantasy, so don't you haha me. I'm a fantasy winner, ladies and gentlemen. I done been the goat. What about non-binary people? You guys aren't included. Why the fuck do you think I said ladies and gentlemen for? I think it was I very specifically included 2 groups that I wanted to. I ain't backing down. No, never mind. Ladies and gentlemen is inherently exclusionary. What should I use instead of ladies and gentlemen? The problem with ladies and gentlemen, it's a very like, what's a formal way of talking about non-binary people? Of address, like, I can't call them Mr. or Mrs. or Sir or Ma'am. How do I formally address a non-binary person? What's the term? There is none. That's the thing. I can't mix that sounds stupid. That's dumb. I'm sorry. Mix. folks, people, they cover everything. Oh, but ladies and gentlemen, I think maybe there's something about like, I think ladies and gentlemen, it's just like, maybe it's just like there's like that classical intonation to it, you know? It feels very like old school, like very classy, very classical, you know, in that way. I think that's why I like it so much. Like, ladies and gentlemen, it feels very like classy and classical, as opposed to like the kind of the new modern inventions that feel very like modern against the more rustic words, you know. There's a certain charm to the more rustic flavors of certain words, you know. If you know what I mean. I should probably be like ladies, gentlemen, and everybody in between, but it doesn't really like flow off the tongue as well when I'm just trying to do a bit. Basically, when I'm just trying to do a bit, I don't think it's that deep. I think the secret is that it's probably not that deep. But it is probably like in a more speech-oriented space. I think it's better to be able to adjust my language, I think. During bits, I don't think people really give a shit. But I think, like, in general, I think it's nice to try to find ways to be more inclusive in your language. Because why not? Every pony. I guess, I mean, you know what? If I was addressing a room full of horses, or horse people, or furries that specifically had horse costumes, maybe. It's possible. I can't imagine I'll ever find myself in a scenario like that. Do I have to look this up? Virgo says gamers, which I find insulting. I'm sorry, J-Dog. I do call people gamers. That has kind of been like a lot of like my big like my general. It's been one of my general terms, calling everybody like, "What's up, gamers?" I could say like party people or something. What's up, my party people? Which is like that's a very millennial thing to say. What's up, my party people? That's a millennial term. Do not mention party in here. What's up, my left-wing party people? No, it's a little bit too explicit. Turn to certain parties? Oh boy. Oh brother. I don't like that joke. That joke took a dark turn. What's up, rapscallions? What's up, rapscallions? I think that's like that's a very naval term. A very pirate term. A rapscallion. What is the actual definition of a rapscallion? It's a great term. It's a mischievous person. It's a mischievous. Are you a mischievous person? It's possible. What's up, my YouTube? What's up, YouTubers? What's up, chat? I don't want to call you guys chat. I would never call my chat, unless it was ironic. Maybe sometimes I do. I would never call my chat. That has become too cringe, I think, unfortunately. When is the actual next good tweet? You liked my last tweet, so you can fucking suck me off. Apparently you were just a big fan of that one. Alright, bitch ass. Out of pity, you liked it. And what... You can call us friends? No. No. I will not be doing that, actually. Believe it or not. Rich man giving a homeless man $1, Mr. Beast. Looking ass. Speaking of politics, the Bears suck and there's no reason to send in the military. The Bears do suck. Shout out to the... I didn't watch the game because I had to play in a fucking Minecraft hockey game. Very important. But yeah, my Vikings players did great, and apparently the Bears are fucking ass. A lot of interesting things happening in this weekend. Football was fun this week, man. That fucking, that goddamn Bills game, dude. Bills-Ravens, a banger. We love to see it, bro. A steamy honey bun? That's I never ate honey buns as a child, so I don't know about the memes. The honey bun napalm. I never had that. I didn't eat honey buns as a kid. My parents never purchased honey buns for me to eat. Call them that. Maybe we should, do you think we should send the entire Bears organization to do 2 years of mandatory military service? For what they've done? Do you think that would be fair, J-Doc? Flick! The fuck is a honey bun? Take a goddamn guess. There's precedent based. The bunny made a... What do you think a bun is? Oh, I forget you're not. What's a bun? It's some kind of baked good. What? Yeah. Honey bun. It's edible. I guess that wasn't clear when I said honey bun napalm. I guess the fact that it was edible wasn't exactly clear. You know what? To be fair, that can be honey bun. Duchess honey buns, 12-pack. You can buy them on Amazon. Buy 12-pack for $22. Jesus. My God, I've had these before. I've had these before at like summer camps and shit. They're pretty good. They're like cinnamon rolls, except less cinnamon and more honey. Honey bum. I mean, that's called having a conversation with your significant other. Okay. Thing is edible if you got the gullet. I mean, I guess, yeah. Maybe. I'm just gonna stick to my food, which recently has been fucking beans and rice with some sort of meat and some sort of vegetable on top. And usually some amount of cheese. Which is actually a great combination of things to eat. This week I've been doing ground beef. I did my rice and beans, I did ground beef, broccoli, and I found some fucking hot dogs in my freezer. I cooked those up, but they're actually pretty good. They're pretty good. They're pretty good hot dogs. And I have 2 more packages of those hot dogs, so next week I'm just going to do straight hot dogs. Just, you know, chop them up, throw them in. Enjoying. I don't actually like squash, J-Doc. Actually, when I was a child and my mother would make squash, I was actually an unhappy boy. I was sad when I saw that my mother had prepared squash for dinner. I was sad because I hated it. I had to eat fuck ass. I had to eat fuck ass squash, and I was a sad boy. Chicken rice, past month, and I'm not exactly. It's so much. It's so nice. It's so easy to eat. It's so easy to eat. You don't feel bad, and you don't feel good. Well, no, you feel good, but you don't feel great. You don't feel bad. You feel energized. It's got. You know you're eating. Everything about it is great. Rice and meat and vegetables and shit. It's great. Just make it, like, make your food simple. If you're not a picky ass eater, just making your food simple is just the way to go, man. When you start cooking for yourself, as we all eventually will have to at some point in our lives, we all have to cook for ourselves. Doing things the easy way is doing things the right way. No need to overcomplicate shit, alright? All these, like, 5 easy weeknight meals. Fuck it. That is stupid. Meal prep. Do meal prep. What if you are a picky eater? Then meal prep the shit you like and then eat all that. It's actually easier to be a picky eater when you cook for yourself. Because you don't have to stomach all the shit you don't want to eat. You can just eat all the shit you want to eat and nothing else. You can just go to the grocery store and choose what you want to eat. That's the best part about eating for yourself or cooking for yourself. You choose what's on the menu. It's fantastic. Now, unfortunately, if that picky eater means all the health, like I hate all the healthy stuff and I like all the unhealthy stuff, then you're kind of fucked. I can't help you. Maybe just eat like 2 Twinkies a day and then like a bunch of vitamin pills or something. I don't know. That might be the method. If you're a really picky eater, dead ass, just honestly, I mean, as long as you're getting all your micronutrients and shit, I mean, it'll keep you alive, I guess. It won't make you like strong or anything. Unless you like literally fucking like inject protein into your fucking veins, which I don't think is a good thing. Chicken nuggets on rice? Yes, chicken nuggets on rice is actually a perfectly healthy meal, as long as you include some fucking vegetable. That's the thing. You fuckers need some kind of vegetable or like some kind of like... You need to get your fucking... You need to get your nutrients, okay? You gotta get like people... All these fitness people love to fucking talk about your goddamn like, oh, protein. No, bro. You gotta get nutrients, you gotta get fiber, bro. If you're not getting your fiber, then you're fucked. You gotta get fibered up in this bitch. Speaking of which, I haven't eaten my fucking tortilla today. 16 grams of fiber. Human body. But everybody eats so much protein that they forget to eat all the other shit. I am. What's up? You know how to eat that? It tastes like shit. Raw dogging a tortilla. This is a carb smart tortilla, so it tastes like fucking... It's the worst tortilla I've ever had. I've raw dogged tortillas in the past, and they've tasted great when they're like actual tortillas. This is not a good tortilla. It tastes a lot better when it's warm and mixed with other food. Well, yeah, I was supposed to, but I forgot. I forgot to put it in my meal today. Okay, so I have to now I'm forced to raw dog it. Okay, I have to suffer. This is my penance for forgetting to put it with my regular food. Okay, because I already ate all my food for today. This is the last of the food I'm allowed to eat today. Okay, everything else, it's over. Okay, after this tortilla, I'm not eating anything else today. Okay, that's it. I'm not. This tortilla is helping me avoid colon cancer by the age of 40, okay? So, get fucked. While y'all are gonna have to fucking tell your families about the bad news, I'm gonna be living my best life, okay? You can all die of colon cancer. I'll live, thanks. It's not... Look, I love tortillas as much as the next guy. It's not my fault, bro. My bad for being a fucking healthy eater, bro. I did. I eat 10x what you do. Probably. I'd imagine you do. You know what? I don't doubt that. Alright, quesadilla. Right. Too bad. I already used all my carbs today. You said it, MJ. I don't know why you're fucking mad at me for. You started this conversation about how many tortillas you fucking eat. Like it's a flex. Yeah, you probably have eaten more tortillas than I have. fucking Latino. Fucking little Hispanic. I bet you do. It does sound racist, to be fair. My verbiage was not the most, what's the word for it? My verbiage was not the most, precise. What I was simply trying to agree with your statement. That indeed you probably have eaten more tortillas than I have. Or that you have eaten more tortillas than I have. Not probably, you have eaten more tortillas than I have. You said that and I was simply trying to agree with your statement. You're hot dogging a tortilla, bro. I'm sorry. Latinx people. You guys would actually, like, if I ate my normal meal on stream, you guys would actually fucking attack me. You would assault me. If you saw me how I normally eat, bro. Latinx. You know what? Iron Trio might be more racist than I am, just for the fact that he typed out the word Latinx, honestly. What do you normally eat? I can show you one of my meal preps for this week if you want to see it. I don't. I just like tofu. God, these fucking tortillas sucks, dude. Holy shit. Carb smart tortilla. Fuck me. God, I should have never done this. Like, when I chew it enough, it gets to, like, the consistency of glue. Soy juice. Yeah, my fucking liberal juice and my goddamn... I still have to drink my liberal juice to wash down my fucking estrogen pills or whatever the fuck. What do you mean honorary ass checking, bro? I'm white as the goddamn fluorescent fucking ceilings. Okay? White as the fluorescent ceiling lights, okay? I'm honorary fucking nothing. And that's the best part about being white. I don't have to worry about, like, disrespecting my culture or anything. I can just do whatever the fuck. Just spouting shit out of the ass? What are you talking? God forbid I make up a new phrase on the fly. God forbid I master the English language at a much greater extent than you ever could, Iron Trio, okay? I don't have any culture. I do have culture. It's just that I like to say I don't have culture because it's funny and it's a good joke. The white people have no culture allegations definitely is like cap. As much as like the same thing with like the Americans have no culture allegations. Like all that shit is all bullshit. Like of course it is, but it's like it's still a funny meme. It's still a good meme though. Which is why I run it, right? It's a joke. I got one more bite of tortilla and I'm just looking at it with fucking fear. I'm gonna make myself some toast. Maybe I should have toasted my goddamn tortilla. And there, it's done. gone. 16 grams of fiber, bro. I did! I took a drink of water! I'll take another one after I'm done. It's not psycho behavior. Dude, at least I'm grimacing, okay? At least I'm expressing how unpleasant this is. The real psycho behavior would like to raw dog the tortilla without any expression, no emotion. That's like some Patrick Bateman shit. Not me, bro. There we go. Got it. We got it done, baby. And I enjoy it, I fear. And you're the one who's this is crazy. Attacked by my own kind. Just to fit in. Flick! Oh, they know I'm here. How many times am I gonna kill that one guy? Oh, nice grenade. Y'all see the Trump letter? That Trump letter. I take back my wash comment, thank you. No, I didn't. What's the Trump letter? I don't want to fight this guy. Epstein birthday card? Fucking fire, honestly. Epstein birthday card. I mean, he was besties with Epstein, was he not? I mean, that's the whole thing. Jesus. It's rough to be a MAGA person these days, bro. It is really rough to be MAGA. Look it up real quick. Oh no. Stash of midgets. Like they've been hoarding them from the rest of us. Epstein bomb goes off. Trump allegedly lewd birthday card. Lewd. A lewd birthday card. Mr. Trump, sir? Let me see images. Maybe I can get like a raw image of the card. Oh, that's the fucking... I've been seeing that image. I didn't know the reference. That's crazy. Damn, that's wild. Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that? It's so funny to like... It's so wild to like be a normal person. Drawn by Trump 20 years ago. Like, it's so weird to be like a normal fucking person sometimes. Because it feels like you just see all these fucking weird people do this weird shit and be like, what the fuck's happening? You looked that word up. You're not in the news more? I'm not in the news no more. I don't know. Yeah, that's crazy. It's just like, it's watching people do like these like egregiously like horribly sexist things, like sexist, racist things, and just like raw dogging that shit. Just like raw dogging racism or sexism. It's like, it's so crazy to like look at. As somebody, it's just like, why do any of that? What's the fucking, like, what's the purpose? Like, just fucking with people. And for what, dude? People in the fucking White House? Well, yeah, guess what? It's not about how normal you are. That's not what gets you elected. It's about how much you can convince people that you have their best interest or whatever. It's a likability game, bro. Some really weird people are really good at getting people to like them. Not every weird person is like the fucking like the creepy pedophile that like, you know, sits behind a computer and rubs his little fucking hands together like a fucking supervillain, bro. God damn it. The rap boys found me. The AC has to be set to 60. Honestly, maybe it's just that summer's been going on too long, but I've been wishing for winter, bro. I'm tired of being hot. I want to be cold, bro. I'm tired of my house being too hot. I want it to go back to being cold again. I want to have to wake up and like wear sweatpants in the morning because it's too cold. Let me go back there. It is too damn hot. I love winter. I think winter is just been, like, as I've grown up, I think winter has just been, like, an objectively better season. Winter is a young person's season. Winter is for the youth. And you know what? That's what I've decided. Winter is for the youth. Summer can be for old people, but winter is a young person's season. It's always hot? That's crazy. What's like the coldest it gets? What's like the coldest you've ever experienced in your life? At like your normal like place of home, residence? The coldest temperature, like 40? Oh, that's pretty. That's relative. I guess I grew up in California, so I was kind of the same. You ever like grow up and it's like the ice is like has like what's the word? It's like iced over. Like the grass froze over. You have like the little like it gets all like watery on the tips. No? Maybe that's just a California thing. When it gets towards winter, you'll wake up and like the water will have like coagulated and stuff. So I think I've told this story before. I'll tell it again. What used to happen in the winters when I was a kid is that on our playgrounds, they replaced our playgrounds. They used to have wood chips on the bottom. But wood chips suck, so they replaced it with these plastic mats. These rubber mats underneath the playgrounds to stop kids from like fucking killing themselves. They didn't really do that much, but kids still kill themselves regardless, but it was supposed to help. Right? And so what would happen is that in the winter, there would be water because it would be like frosty and like it would be very like humid and like wet when it was cold. And so the water would coagulate on the fucking mats and it would freeze over. So it would turn into like this little ice rink. You would have this mini ice rink on these plastic mats, and what you used to be able to do is because of that really thin layer of ice, you could slide on them. So you could like do a running start, jump onto the ice and like slide for like 5 meters. It was sick. It only lasted for like 5 runs before it became like too warm and like all the ice melted, but it was still fun while it lasted. Very dangerous, but tomorrow have a great stream. Imagine having a place to be. Once I get a job. Damn, I was killing it. Currently 102, Jesus. Last summer was the worst for me. This summer has been better, although I had to spend the back half of the summer inside of my house, which is where the heat is the worst. I spent the majority of my summer inside of a very, very aerated studio. All right, the AC was constantly on in the studio because we had a lot of electronic stuff that needed to be kept cold. So our studio was kept at a solid 70 consistently. Very nice temperature for a big man that makes a lot of his own body heat. Big man such as myself, who gets to kind of rely on my natural body heat to kind of keep me going. Although, it was not so pleasant for the multiple skinnier women that we had, who also had to use the studio. You know, being a news anchor and everything, so poor them. To be fair, I think just women in general are just cold creatures. In terms of temperature. Not heartless. I didn't say that. You added that on. Cold can be. I meant cold purely as a temperature observation. They're always cold. Women are always cold. It's just a thing. It's understandable why, but still. They freeze. Come on, grenade. Are hot. Are hot? Really? Women like it colder? All the women I've ever talked to always talk about how fucking cold it is. I've never had a woman say it's too hot. Or very rarely have I had a woman tell me it's too hot in here. It's too hot. It just doesn't happen as much. Are you afraid of cold, heartless women? I'm afraid of heartless women. Yeah, I would say that. I don't like the idea of heartless women. Cold women are fine. You can be as cold as you want. Heartless, you know, that's where, you know, I draw the line. Line in the sand, some may say. Active skill merchant is crazy. What else did I want to talk about? I feel like I had something, but I lost it. Oh, you know what video I watched recently? It just came up in my recommended. Apparently a year ago, the top PvPer, Marlow, dropped like a fucking 2-hour-long video about how the Minecraft PvP community is full of shitters. And I watched that video like a year later after it dropped. It's really funny. I think what's really funny is that I checked like a lot of like the Minecraft PvP. Like I'm in some of the Minecraft PvP stuff. Well, no, I think what's funny is that like all the people that like she talked about, like these are horrible active people that have been fucking with me actively. And all those people are like just still around. Like jack shit has changed. Top 1, but I sprained my wrist. Real. I actually believe that full-heartedly. No. Well, sorry, I'm on some Minecraft PvP servers, but like very loosely. I'm not really deep in the sauce. I'm on a server called the only real PvP server I'm on is called the 1.9 PvP Guide. And maybe it's just the people who run this particular server, but it's like the one person who's like part of this is like the guy, this evil fucker. So when did you first join Roblox as a platform? Like maybe a year ago? This is not like a childhood game to me. I know a lot of people in my chat have talked about Roblox like as their childhood game. I did not play Roblox as a kid. It was just not. Like a year ago I joined just because like somebody told me and I'm like, fuck it, I need content, I'm bored, so I hopped on and I played Roblox, and I think Roblox has definitely trended older. I think as recently it feels like more and more like older folk are playing Roblox, and I think that's like kind of shown in the steps that Roblox is taking. Like, have you seen the fucking, like, I don't know, like, I heard about this through the grapevine, but apparently they're gonna add fucking Roblox dating, which is objectively, like, talk about how bad or good it is, like, all you want. It's objectively hilarious that that's a fact, that they are gonna add Roblox dating. That's so fucking funny. Yes, I'm not kidding. Yeah, they're adding Roblox dating. I'm not kidding. They're gonna turn Roblox into a pseudo dating platform. That's so fucking funny, dude. I want to fuck around with that so much. Oh my god. Immediately facepalm. Well, I mean, it's just the natural progression of all things. I think that the problem is that, like, the natural progression of all things is that, like, once people realize that there's money to be made off a platform, it all goes to shit. Well, I don't actually have a problem with the Roblox dating thing as much as other people are, because at least with Roblox, like to be allowed to join the 18+ servers, like, you literally need to give them your fucking ID, which is what I did. I gave Roblox my fucking ID so I could join the 18+ servers. So, like, you literally, like, I think Roblox is a lot better than other platforms about, like, at least making sure that if you're gonna be 18, you're gonna be 18, you know? So, at least I appreciate that. If it was a lot looser around that, then I'd be a lot more sus about it. But for the most part, at least, you know, I think that barrier alone is, like, pretty good. Stolen? Oh, of course. But it's like, I think at least, I think that for the most part, I think it shows, like, a level of, like, at least we're trying. Which I think is a lot more than other games do. A lot more than some other games do that fuck around with that kind of stuff. Imagine data leaks occurring in the future. That's the parents' fault? Yes, that is absolutely 100% the parents' fault, by the way. Yes, 100%. If parents are going to be fucking... If parents are just not going to care about their kids, like, I can only do so much. Right? If as a parent you don't care about your child, I can't fucking help you, dude. That's not my fucking problem. Well, yeah, exactly. Like I said, I think that there have been problems in Roblox definitely about, like, the lack of attention towards, like, major issues like predators and all that stuff. I think that's 100% the case. But I think at least with, like, at least in this particular instance, in this particular circumstance, at least I think Roblox is doing a decent job at, you know, giving a shit. Which is something I appreciate, because I don't like the idea that I can go into 18+ servers and I'm unwittingly talking to somebody who is not 18+, right? That is uncomfortable for me. Especially as somebody who is older, somebody who does kind of meet that threshold of, like, I'm very much not a kid anymore. So I very much like that if the game is telling me I'm talking to old people, I'm only talking to fucking old people. So at least they're not, you know, bullshitting me in that particular instance. Again, I just think that, like, as the internet has grown, I think that an unfortunate side effect of, like, this major internet growth has been, like, this very weird, like, it feels like so many of these, like, these younger adults are just unable to have, like, interactions with children anymore in a healthy way. It just feels like it's impossible for them. It's really, like, weird the way that some, like, young adults act around kids. I think it's like you can totally, like, you can play games with kids, you can interact with children on a regular basis and that be fucking weird. It's entirely possible. Damn. Look at that, Colette. Just that people have been very weird about it. Like look at, I think me is a great example. I like to take myself as a shining example of, like, you can, like, talk to kids regularly and interact with them and play games with them and not be fucking weirdo. It's so possible to do it. I'm on a fucking spree right now. Sorry. You are doing it, not just like as a streamer, but like in DMs and stuff like that. Like playing in these civ events mean that I have to like kind of engage with children in a more serious way, like in a pretty like intensive way. Shooting on these kids, I am destroying these children. Would you date someone who is just turned 18? I feel like I've kind of gotten to the age where it's like it starts to get weird. I think like legally it's like it's whatever, but like definitely like morally it does feel like I'm fucking like I'm spawn camping them. That's what it feels like, which is not something I want to do. Yeah, I think like because I'm 23, I think that like my age range right now is like I don't want to date anybody that's like still a teen, right? Like once you're 20, I think that's when I start being like, okay, I think I feel more comfortable dating you. But like if you're fucking 19 or 18, like it just feels like weird to me. I don't like that. It just makes me like kind of it's like I guess, but it's like it's kind of uncomfortable. It definitely feels like a super senior type vibe, you know? You know, oh, come to, you know, I'm dating some 18-year-olds. Oh, come to my party. It's like some fucking college party with a bunch of freshmen, and I'm fucking like 20-something with a real job. It's like, I don't know, man. That's a whole can of worms I don't want to unlock. Not saying that I would ever go to a fucking party. I've never get invited to a party. Not fucking lame, stupid sheep. He'd never get invited to a party. Sorry. So yeah, that's just my thought process on the whole issue. By the way, I don't plan on using Roblox as a dating platform. If I ever do, it would probably just be to fuck around. Because then it would have to, like the conversation would have to start off with like, wow, oh, you're sheep. And then it, you know, progress to, oh, look at you on stream. That's really funny. I would do it as a meme only. If they did release it, I would definitely like maybe fuck around on there. It'd be fun. But then there was that one time on stream where like I ended up getting into like a really deep conversation with this one girl on stream. And it was like it was a really interesting conversation, but it felt weird to like stream the whole thing without telling her. It felt a little bit weird, so I stopped doing that stuff. Or at least pulled back on it. Yeah, dude. Oh man, I was like, halfway through, I was like, oh, this is like, I don't know how to feel about this. I wanted to end that conversation so bad, dude. It was like, oh, like it's a good conversation. I'm really enjoying it because this person is interesting, but it just feels like so weird. Like, bro, I am recording this whole fucking thing, dude. More decent than, I don't know. Maybe I've been told that BO7 is actually goated this time. To be fair, all the COD bros say it's actually good this time. Every single time a new COD comes out, so. Where was the VC? It's a game called Neighbors. And that was when I first did like VC stuff, because I was just like, and I was just going around to Neighbors, just like talking to random people, like doing some memes and whatnot. Why is there a goddamn beehive of motherfuckers? And so I went there, and I ended up getting into like a really like interesting conversation, just like talking about like life and stuff with some person. And it ended up being like kind of weird because again, it was like, it's not that the conversation was inherently bad. It was just like the fact that it is on stream being recorded without their like knowledge is like weird. Like I am definitely an anomaly in the world of like streaming. I am much more willing to be open and like honest with the people that I talk to on stream. That's an anomaly. I'm not normal. Like this stream is not a normal fucking stream. This is not normal. And I'm sure other people are not like so willing to be so like open and available. A real podcast stream when? I mean, isn't that kind of the point? Like, I don't know what I would... If I started a podcast, I don't know what I would talk about. Bro, I already have, like... I already do this. I can already talk about anything I fucking want to. Why do I need a podcast? Talk about religion? I can already just talk about religion here. What do you want to talk about? What do you want to hear me talk about religion-wise? We can do it right here, right now. This is why I don't need a podcast. This is my podcast. If I'm just starting a podcast for the shits and gigs, then what's the point of starting the goddamn podcast? Just try to get canceled? That's not a good goal. Talk about commentary. Talk about other people talking about religion. Finally, infinite content. Infinite recursive content. Ow, he fucking domed me. I want to see you owning feminists. I am no Dean Withers, okay? When I have opinions, they're not fucking performative, okay? I do not own performative opinions. If I say something, I can believe it. Unless it's very clearly a joke. I don't own the liberals, and I don't own the Republicans either. I actually don't own either side. Believe it or not, my stated goal is not to own the liberals. Unfortunately. Look, I drink my liberal juice, and I take my estrogen pills, alright? I'm a good boy. You let people own you then? I mean, yes. I mean, I'm part of a hockey organization, am I not? So my team does have an owner, so that means by proxy I am owned. So we've had this conversation before. They don't own the legal rights to sheep. That is not true. I've not copyrighted Sheep003. If you wanted to start a Twitch stream called Sheep003, you actually could right now. You can do that. I do not own the legal rights to this name. I do own the rights to my likeness, I think. I think inherently I own the rights to my likeness. You're not allowed to use, like... You couldn't make an AI copy of me that looks like me and talks like me and sounds like me. I don't think you could do that legally. I don't think that's allowed. Is a likeness something that is me as a person. You can't use me as a person for profit without my explicit permission. Or like you can't take a picture of me and then sell it without me asking me specifically. You need to. I guess it's like, it's weird. I don't know the exact laws about that. I should probably get clarification. What if it goes to charity? What if I don't like the charity it's going to? I'm not allowed to like you. Oh, no, actually. You made video? I don't know. Maybe. Again, I'm spitballing here. Do you own your likeness? I wonder what the legal... You do own your likeness. You own your likeness, which is protected under personality rights and right of publicity. These rights allow individuals to control the commercial use of their identity, including their name, image, and likeness, and are generally considered property rights. That means you can't take legal action you can take legal action on someone if they use your likeness without permission for commercial purposes. I guess technically I could. It would be very it'd be on very shaky grounds, I'm sure, but I could technically, maybe, if somebody is using my face without my explicit permission. Do it for the bit? No. Spend money on expensive lawyers for the bit. Yeah, bro, with what fucking money? The last 40K in my bank account drained for lawyer fees because it was funny. I'm good, dog. Granny? To be fair, my grandma is loaded. I don't think I'd be comfortable asking for money for the bit. Grandma, you gotta hear me out on this one. I want to sue someone, but it's a joke. It would be really funny if I sue someone. I don't know if that's gonna go over well at the family dinner. Oh, this is the hacker gun. I'm a hacker. $2K for his granny casually. Would it make you exponentially angrier to hear that it happened a second time? Oh shit. I don't control what I get in the mail, bro. I mean, I open my mailbox and what do I see sitting in front of me, brother? I mean, sometimes it's the way it is. Unironically a Nepo baby. I did like every joke has essence of truth in it, okay? That's a fact. Every good joke has an essence of truth. So, there's a reason why the Nepo baby bit hits so hard, okay? Cap? What do you mean cap? This guy's gotta be. Stage 1 denial. Pedo jokes? Well, I think those are less funny. I'd argue. I think the pedo jokes are less funny than the Nepo baby jokes. I think the Nepo baby jokes are funnier than the pedo jokes. Overall. I think accusing Sheep of being a Nepo baby is funnier than accusing Sheep of being a pedophile. In my humble opinion. Racist jokes have a little bit of truth. I'm saying the best jokes has a little bit of truth. The essence of truth in the racism jokes is not that I am a racist. It's that this is how racism acts and works. The essence of truth is the facts of racism, that this stuff actually exists, not that I am those things, right? I think that you're misinterpreting the essence of truth in that particular instance, right? The fact is there are racists that say stupid shit like that and believe stupid shit like that. And we're putting that onto me as a joke, as kind of like as this vehicle for this particular joke to function in a more entertaining way, in a more pertinent way to this particular, medium. But the essence of truth is not I am those things, or I have essence, or I have ideas that come from that idea. It's the essence of truth is different, I think. It's just like, again, it just depends where the essence of truth is inside of the joke, right? What if I considered you being a pedophile the best joke? I think many would disagree. You think calling me a pedophile is the best joke? Isn't the joke that I'm playing a pedophile game? And I think the joke is a little bit more nuanced than just look at Sheep the pedophile. I think it's a little bit more nuanced. I think if it was that straightforward, I'd probably be a little bit less okay with it, Like flying. I think just raw ripping calling me a pedophile, I think I'd be a little bit less okay with it if I knew that there's context outside of just like, man, imagine how funny it would be if I just called him a pedophile. No, there's the reason why that joke works is because I'm a Minecraft streamer, and there's the inherent bias of there's been a lot of Minecraft YouTubers that have been outed for being pedophiles. So because I play Minecraft in a public setting, therefore I am similar to these people who are right. It's a bunch of it's a bunch of what's the word I'm looking for? A bunch of coincidences that end up being very funny. Okay, yeah, and playing Fanana, all that good shit, right? It is. It's all like these very funny coincidences that all like string together into something that's very funny, right? The joke is not just like, sheep's a pedophile. Ha! Lol, teasy. So yeah. There you go. See, now we're doing analysis of the jokes that we tell each other on stream. That's how you know that we've really gotten deep into the sauce here, boys. And girls. And everybody in between. I remembered all my groups. No football until Thursday. What am I supposed to do? Honestly, I've been thinking the same thing, J-Dog. All my esports are not until like the weekend, so. I have PUBG this weekend. I'm kind of just waiting until then. I've been in a very sports watching mood. That's whatever. It always happens whenever I get unemployed. I just have a lot more time to enjoy like esports and sporting events in general, so. I get to rediscover my enjoyment of like these particular events. It's actually really nice that I've become unemployed, particularly in this season, because the winter months are usually when all like the World Championship stuff happens, which is fun. I get to watch all the World Champ stuff now. Worlds is coming up for League. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. It's coming up in like in a month, so I will have to wait, but not for long. A lot of exciting things, ladies and gentlemen. Do you think the conservatives are secretly reading Yuri and playing Doki Doki? Yes. I think that anybody who like hates something like so viciously has either had some kind of traumatic experience with it or is closetly like that. And I think that, I don't know if anybody's had like some evil experience with like lesbians that causes them to hate the concept of lesbian, like the evil lesbians that have traumatized you. Like how many conservatives have been traumatized by lesbians, right? It's got to be some closet like thing, definitely. If you hate something that ferociously, right? At some point you just got to ask the questions. Lesbians killed by grandmothers, and then you just hate the concept of lesbians entirely. Like it just seems like it's more likely that you just be hating women at that point, not like lesbians. Like regular women, totally fine, okay, love them. But the moment I hear that you like kissing girls, it's over, right? It just feels like a very like it feels like a very weird like subset of like traits of a person, right? I think regular is a terrible phrase. Oh, Sheep's use of language kills him again. I think regular is better than normal. Not much, but it's a little bit better. So I'm getting better slowly. Normal is, I think, if I said normal women, it would be worse, but I think regular. Women that have the typical sexual preference that women tend to have. It's just a very weird subsection of women to hate specifically, right? It's like, oh, you like men? You're totally okay. No problems with you. But the moment you see somebody liking women, it's like, you gross, disgusting. I can't stand you. It just feels like a very strange like thing. So Maybe I'm underrating how impactful religion can be. Mostly because I don't come from the mindset of being religious. I think in this particular instance, some amount of empathy would be useful in my sense of thinking. I think that's unfortunately like where a lot of like my thinking kind of is limited in terms of this particular area, because I've unfortunately never existed in the mind of somebody who's very deeply religious. I don't know what it's like to exist in that like area. So it's hard for me to be like deeply empathetic towards these kind of people, or like deeply empathetic towards what they believe and why they believe it, right? So empathy would be nice in this particular instance. Or more, I guess not like empathy, but like more empathy would be nice. A deeper level of empathy than I'm able to obtain. I can be empathy. I can have empathy. It's just, I can't have like a very deep level of empathy, right? A little bit more difficult. I will say, you know, Sheepo3 is, you know, the empathy guy, right? That's kind of been my my most recent, like, you know, prescription to fix the world. It's empathy, right? So y'all better be trying to have some more fucking empathy in your fucking lives, or else we're gonna have problems. Always talk about Christ on a bike. I do talk about Christ riding his bicycle a lot. He does like that thing. Oh, he knew. Cringe Model 70 user. Notice how I never talk about Allah on a bike or something. That's probably just like the nature of how I grew up, right? I always grew up around more like Christian, more like Christ and Christianity and stuff, as opposed to like Islam or like Hinduism or anything like any of the other religions, the various religions that exist, right? So I'm gonna tend to use more like these Christian coded phrases, right? I have a lot of weird stories about religion. When I was a kid, I used to go to a religious summer camp. It's a really weird thing that happened. My parents were not religious at all, but like they let me go to like a religious summer camp. It wasn't really that religious. It was mostly like they did like an hour of Bible study, and then the rest of the camp was just like playing fucking games and doing like regular summer camp stuff. Right? Like just like playing games and going on hikes and shit. Yes, I did. I wanted, because this was when I was like really young. I was like in 4th or 5th grade. It was like 3rd grade to 5th grade I went to this place. And I just didn't really give a shit about like the religion. Like for me, it was like 1 hour of homework every day that I had to do. I had to go like read the fucking Bible and shit. I was like, this fucking sucks. This is boring as hell. I just want to play fucking games, and I did. So I had fun most of the time. But then for an hour every day, I had to do my homework. I'm like, this fucking sucks. So yeah, I did not become deeply religious off of that. Mostly because I probably thought most of the Bible stuff was really fucking boring. So probably there was an element of that. Also, I also learned later in life that I believe that my father was deeply against me going to that particular summer camp. Mostly because my father is not a big fan of religion for many reasons, but there were apparently arguments. That's a funny fact. As I've grown older, I've learned more about my parents, which I think is actually very interesting and entertaining. What was it like being a parent and raising a child? Damn it. Very interesting questions, right? When you grow older, you should also ask your parents about what it was like to raise you. You get some interesting answers. I had a very long conversation with my mother about my parents' financial situation when I was a kid. I just asked her like, hey, what was it like? Like, how did you like where did you get like money? Like, how did this happen? What happened? How did this all happen? And we talked about it. It was a very interesting conversation. I learned a lot. Not like useful things, just like interesting things. What was it like from like the other perspective, right? The perspective not as a child, as a kid, where I have no perspective whatsoever, but now that I have all this new perspective, I'm able to hear other people's perspectives and like be moderately enthused by their, content. That's a good idea. To be fair, my parents are like uniquely like chill people. I've realized my parents are like very like I don't want to say uniquely, but like definitely more chill than the average. I think a lot more parents are definitely more like a little bit more what's the word I'm looking for here? A little bit more guarded, I think, with their kids. Maybe this is just the nature of me getting older and being able to talk to my parents as like more of an adult as opposed to like a child, right? But definitely it feels like my parents have begun treating me much more like a fully realized human person, which I guess I am now, so. Interesting conversations all around, I think. Oh! Holy jump scare. Jokes on them. Are interesting people. For good reasons or for bad reasons? Not always in a good sense. Well, I guess I'm not on that. My parents, I think, I have a very positive view of my parents. Probably because I turned out alright, Mostly because I turned out alright. Not mostly. I think definitely there's like, I have a very like I have a very rose-tinted view of my childhood, mostly because of just the level of perspective I've gained as I've grown older. I realized how privileged I was. For any reason it feels weird. Yeah, that's probably... Yeah, I didn't have to deal with that. I don't know what to tell you, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I do not have the requisite amount of empathy to be able to relate to you in this particular instance. Again, I think that what's important to remember is that even if people act like shit, there's reasons why they do it. Nobody does things without reasons, right? That doesn't mean that the reasons why they act that in a particular way is good or bad. It just means that there are reasons behind it, right? You think so? Yes, 100%. I think that everybody acts with like reasons. That's a kind of like stupid quote, but like I think everybody like acts maybe not reasonably, but they act with intention and with a reason, right? They're not just doing shit fucking randomly. They're not just like spurging out and saying like, oh, I wonder what I'm gonna do next. They're not like rolling the fucking dice to figure out what's happening next in their day. There's like a logical chain of events that lead up to whatever action is happening. Even though you can't see it, people are not like, and most people are acting like pretty logically and without like, people are acting like logically or like logically emotionally speaking, or like they're acting with like, with intent. Right? And sometimes that's a bad thing, sometimes it's a good thing, but I think it's important to remember because I think it gives you a lot more like, I think that's just like a very empathetic way of viewing people. It's something that I've learned a lot. Definitely that's like I think that's a privileged view that I have, or I get to have, where I've had experiences where I have been in the wrong because I assumed that somebody was like doing something foolishly for bad reasons because they were like stupid or something, or because they hated me. They were doing things that actively like screwed me over. because they hated me, when the reality was that I was just not informed and they were doing the correct things, but I just didn't have all the facts. And so I couldn't, like, see what they saw, right? Now, was it wrong for them to not inform me of those facts and not tell me, like, what the fuck was going on so I could be on more of the same page? Yeah, I think definitely that the failure of communication on their part. But I think that still, you know, people act in ways that you may not understand. And if you are getting hurt by those actions, usually there's some failure on their part to inform you of those reasons. Or sometimes people just genuinely just didn't want to screw you over. There's always the unfortunate reality that, like, the person who is doing shit to fuck with you actually just wants to fuck with you. That also happens. God, I mean, we've all been guilty of that, right? That's not like everybody's like unfortunately had situations where they're just like, I hate this fucking person, maybe for good reasons, maybe for bad reasons, and they do shit to fuck that person over because they don't like them. That's happened. So it's just again, it's a question of understanding motivations. But I think most of the time, people are not out to get you. For the most part. In a vast majority of cases, people are not out to get you just because they fucking hate you. Okay? Like, even very recently. I think I handled the situation pretty good because I understood. But, like, in my last job, I worked with our editor. Our chief editor. And as I was... When I was learning to edit under her, I thought she fucking hated me. Because she acted like she fucking hated me. When the reality was, it wasn't that she hated me. It's just that she was incredibly fucking stressed, overworked, and underpaid because she had to drive like an hour to work every day. And then when she would get to work, she would have like a million things to do in like less than an hour. It was like crazy. She was getting fucking mentally toasted by this shit job that she had. And she didn't really have, like, a way out. Like, I remember having a talk with her. Basically, on my last day, I, like, had a conversation with her. Because she was like, oh, you're leaving? That sucks. And I was talking about, like, yeah, I'm going to get into something new. And she's like, I wish I had that option. Because, like, she didn't go to college. She doesn't have a degree. She kind of chose to fucking, like, I'm going to be a news editor. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to be an editor. And she's good at it. She's a really good editor. But unfortunately, it's just that this career path has ended up not going fucking super duper hunky dory for her. So it's been. So she didn't hate me. She's just. She just wasn't very friendly. She never liked me, by the way. It was never like I enjoy the presence of this person. It was never like that. It was like I like this person because he's good at his job, which is all I got. And honestly, I think in a lot of situations, it's the best you can ask for. Honestly, if you get to the point where you're just like your coworkers maybe don't like you, but they know you're competent and they like working with you because of that, that's all you really need. As long as you don't suck to work with. That you don't need to be liked personally. Just being liked professionally is enough. That's not saying that being liked personally isn't also like a nice benefit. But I think a lot of the reasons why people were so like sad to see me go, and a lot of people came up to me and said like, hey man, if you ever need like professional, like you need somebody to give you a reference or something. Like I have like multiple phone numbers from that job of people who are like, I'll give you a reference. Give me a fucking call. And I think that's because I was good at my goddamn job. I think that's a good feeling. Man, I'm already an hour and a half deep into stream. Golly. Now, I do say all of that, and that same editor that I was talking about also made like a passing comment about how I hate women, or made it like like a comment with the implication that I hated women, which I'm like, okay, secret sheep viewer, secret fucking stream watcher, like what's happening here? That was a weird. It only happened one time, but it did happen. It was like it threw me off for like 2 weeks. It was like, what the fuck's happening? I thought I was in the Matrix. Yeah, it's actually me. That would be crazy. Imagine. I don't want to imagine. How much would that suck? That a person from my work fucking recognized my stream. God, how much would I hate that? That shit would fucking suck. Oh my god. I mean, at least Lil TZ is having a good time, so. But I think Lil TZ is always having a good time. If that's the way, because like I've actually in life I have never been like recognized for my stream. There's been a couple of close calls, but I have never been recognized like, oh, you're Sheep003. That's never happened. And if the first thing that somebody comes up to me and is like makes a comment about green food dye or something, bro, I would like the most diabolical side eye, bro. Holy shit. Just make a comment about green food. Just make like a green food dye joke and just continue on like nothing ever happened. Oh my god, dude. Oh, kill you. I kill you. Oh, what's up? I got my pistol out. Faster than reloading. Oh, what a fuck. Dude, my aim is so good. I've been playing a decent amount of Free the Facility, or not Free, Flee the Facility lately. It's been my game of choice. What's my KD? 10 and 3? Oh, we're balling. There's nerds to be hunted. I gotta start using my mini-map more. That might improve my awareness, sounds and whatnot. Flick my eyes to my mini-map every so often. Because I'm kind of on a tear right now in this particular life. You know, it sure wasn't pretty, but you know, we got the job done. Oh, what's up? Just wanted to say I liked your role in Rich vs. Poor. Goat. I don't know about Goat, but I appreciate the comments about my role. Yes, I also enjoyed that role particularly. That was a very fun. I had a lot of fun during that event. For a lot of reasons, but yeah, that was a very fun event. In particular, I think that event versus a lot of the other Civ events that I've played, and I had a lot of fun in that one. I think that's just like more of a testament towards Ish. I think that Ish, you were the only person I knew beforehand. That's really funny. Yeah, I think that I got really lucky during that event. I got really lucky and I ended up with the right people. The So Cinema, hell yeah. It's a great video. I mean, it's classic storytelling shit, man. Like you can't be mad about it, bro. It's a fantastic video. Need to watch more of him. Yeah, don't worry. His next video is going to come out in a fucking year. So, get excited for that. His next event is going to be going on, like, next week. Or this weekend, actually. Yeah, his next event is happening this weekend. I'm not a part of it. I did not get accepted. My application got denied. I was in, like, the opening shots of the video, right? That's me, right there. So funny how that happens. That's a shame. Yeah, but it's also, like, apparently there were, like, 40,000 applications in total for that fucking event. So... it's only, you know, you win some, you lose some. I'm not too miffed about it. More Civ events are coming Sheep's way, either way. Now that I have this, like, this ish thing under my belt, I've become, like, very much this, I think as I've played more Civ events, like, especially recently, I've realized that I've kind of gained, like, a little bit more, like, I don't want to try to, like, do, like, my, like, self-flex, but it feels like I've gained a little, it feels like people treat me a little bit more, like, with a little bit more, like, reverence, I guess is the word to use. People just treat me with a little bit more, like aura. It feels like I walk around with a little bit of a bigger stick, metaphorically speaking. Which I can't deny has not been, like, an appreciated a side effect, right? I am not mad about that. It's just fun to see. They killed Oo. Yeah, that. Oh, the one story that I always tell people who want to know more about that event, or, like, the behind-the-scenes workings, is that there was a planned section, or there was a planned bit that Spood was talking to me about. So during the whole, like, Night Arcturus thing, basically what happened during the whole Night Arcturus saga is that we basically knew that the Night Arcturus was planning to betray us / assassinate Spood, or, like, all that stuff. Like, he would, like we got information. He got ratted pretty quick. West Helm was not a very, like, people in West Helm like Spood a lot. He was not an unpopular leader by any stretch of the imagination. So all those assassination attempts were very much like, people didn't really want him dead that much. And so when people figured out that Night Arcturus was trying to fuck around and, like, murder Spood, people already, like, people told Spood, like, right away, right? He knew. So the plan was, because Spood is very much like a planner, he likes to set up stuff. He was talking to Night Arcturus. He was trying to set up a situation where we would capture Night Arcturus, we'd throw him in the pit, and we'd say, you can fight for your freedom, right? Because that was our whole thing. You can fight for your freedom. And he wanted me to be the one who did the fighting. I was supposed to fight Night Arcturus, you know, to determine who, you know, if he's free, if he's, you know, innocent or not, right? Unfortunately, Night Arcturus did not agree. He didn't like that, and so he did not do it. He ended up running over to, like, whatever other nation and hiding and leaving away, and generally being, I think, I was kind of bummed about it. I think definitely I was disappointed, not only because I felt like my screen time got shafted, and it did, but mostly because I think it would just be a more interesting and fun moment. I think that the problem with, like, the Night Arcturus stuff, I think that fizzled out a lot. It definitely set up for some other stuff, but it also felt very much like Night Arcturus just ended up being like this passing figure of, like, you know, oh, I guess he's here. Right? I think that it would have been much more of, like, a satisfying ending to see him either go free in the pit or, like, die in the pit versus, right? It would feel much more, like, you know, visceral and fun in that way. I think the story would have ended better if he had ended up doing the fight in the pit, which he ended up not doing, so. Again, his own decision. I think a lot of good Civ event players are people who are willing to like do that conversation. Like the fact that Spood is willing to have that conversation, I think like kind of shows to me that it's why I respect him a lot. I think it's because like he's a good Civ event player. He understands what makes a good story, what doesn't. And a lot of good Civ players are in that same vein, like talking to each other, being open about stuff, metagaming, if you would. That's all important elements of like being a good Civ player, because it means that you can create the best story where people are having the most fun. Fights in the pit? Not really, actually. It was really only the Rem one. In terms of pit fights, yeah, it was pretty much that and then like Saprata, but by the time the Saprata Fluxion stuff happened, I was super dead. So I died in the volcano fight. I basically spooed, during the volcano fight, basically Spood was like, yeah, I'm just gonna be chilling, you can do whatever the fuck, and I was like, yeah, I don't really need to bodyguard you anymore, seeing that you're gonna be like, you know, you're already gonna be surrounded by a bunch of your soldiers. It's not really like, I don't really need to do anything anymore. My job is not to be here, because I was not his right-hand man, I was his bodyguard. Let's be very specific. I had no say in the leadership of West Ham. I was not in any kind of leadership role. Owo was a leader. I was not. I was specifically only a bodyguard. I can talk about how I got that position, if you want. But yeah, I got murked in that volcano fight by some pro PvPer. Shout out to them. There's actually, I think I know, like, there's actually a video of me getting murked. From the guy called Pierce TV, I believe, is the guy who killed me. He killed me. He made a video. How'd you get that position? Yeah, so, okay, that's actually a really funny story. So, that initial event started. So, when I got accepted into the Ish event, it was kind of like, it was really exciting because, like, Ish, like, at that point, Ish was, like, the primo, like, Ish is the main person, maybe not the main person who runs Civ events, but, like, if you're gonna play in a Civ event, play in an Ish event, because Ish is, like, the biggest event hoster, basically. Everybody who wants to play in Civ events, they play in Ish events, right? And so when I got in there, it was like kind of a big deal because I've never gotten into an event that high profile before. So I got into the event, right? And so initially, in the days leading up to the event, usually what you'll have is you'll have a group of people who have been planning out or preparing for this event for a while, like for a couple of months. They've set up their own nations. They have their own like orders, like chains of command and stuff. Like planning for these events goes like months and months and months back. So you'll have a bunch of people who are basically advertising their own little civilizations to get people to join them, right? I didn't see any of that because I had accidentally turned off all the propaganda channels in my Discord and I didn't know how to turn them back on at that time. So I joined first day of the event. I didn't know any of the nations. I didn't know anything that was like any kind of like, you know, people who were setting up civil. I had nothing. I had no idea what was going on. I walked into that event full raw dog. So first day of the event, I spawn on the poor island and I basically go to the coordinates for the trees because somebody dropped the cords for wood. And so I just went there because I of course I need wood. So I went there, I got some wood. I start doing my own little thing, just like kind of playing Minecraft, and then I get approached basically, or I run into, I think it was Barden, I think was his name. He was the head of diplomacy for West Ham, and West Ham was conveniently setting up like basically right next to my base. I was like, I'd set up my main base like maybe 50 blocks away from like West Helm's like borders, right? I was right there, and so he was like, yo, you should join West Helm. And I said, yeah, fuck it. I got nothing. I had nothing else because I basically raw dogged the event. I had nothing. So I went in raw. I just joined West Helm, and so I joined the military, as you do, because I'm bored. So I joined the military. I built some stuff, and I'm chilling, right? And I'm like, okay, I got to do something for this event because I'm streaming. I got to make content. I'm like, how am I gonna fucking make content for this goddamn event? I'm not gonna sit around and be a goddamn soldier, do nothing, right? I need to get involved. So basically, I come up with this plan. I'm going to be the bodyguard for the Emperor. You know what the Emperor needs? He needs a bodyguard. And so I had this entire plan. I was going to give the Emperor this, like, I was going to go up to him. I was going to say, hey, you know, you're a very important man. You need protection, right? I was going to, like, sell myself to him, basically. And so I had built this guard tower, right? and I brought this random guy. Basically, I was just talking to random people, and I brought this random guy up to my tower, and I was telling him this whole story about how I'm gonna become the bodyguard for the emperor. I'm gonna become like, this is how I'm gonna be relevant. I'm gonna become politically relevant by becoming the bodyguard for the emperor. I'm telling him this entire story. As I'm telling him this story, I finish. I turn around, and guess who is standing right behind me, listening to this entire speech this entire time? Spood. He was standing right there. As I'm telling this random guy this whole fucking story about how I'm going to become the bodyguard to the emperor, he was listening the whole time. And he gives me the job, basically. He said, yeah, okay, you're my bodyguard now. And that's how it happened. Yeah, it was... I wish I had saved the footage. It was really funny. I think I have a clip. Oh my... Wait, do I have a clip? Hold on. I actually have to look into this. I genuinely might have the clip of this moment. Hold on. Pause. This actually just might be some lore that I have unlocked. Hold on. Let me unlock the sheep lore. It's possible. Hold on. Okay. Let me go to my creator dashboard. Content clips. If I look up, Civ. Oh man, this happened. How long was this? This was like 2 years ago, basically 2 years ago. Hold on. If I go by time created, I can scroll down. If I'm basically, I need to be in 2023, like December of 2023 around. This is all 20. How many clips have I fucking made in 2024? God damn. They're all Celeste clips. Oh, here we go. This is another Civ event. The vids take... Yeah, no. Yeah, this event happened like a while ago, so... Wait, this is a clip. What is this? Hold on. I found a random clip of me in the event. Hold on. I don't know what this event... I don't know what this clip is. Hold on. I'm going to bring this up. This is a random clip that I found of this event. Hold on. Let's hear it.
You watching football?
Bro, I need my fucking team to win. Oh, come on. Okay, you have space. You have time. Please. That was an awful fucking throw. You should be fired from your job, you shitty quarterback. I'm watching a football game. My team's
I just realized you're...
Okay, never mind. I was watching a quarterback throughout that clip. Okay. That was not the clip I'm looking for. I was watching a football game in the middle of the Civ event. Oh, brother. And my mic was peaking like crazy. Okay, hold on. Minecraft Civ. The request... Oh, here it is. Here it is. Oh, my God. This is the clip. This is the clip that I'm talking about. Oh my god, no. This is dead ass. This is dead ass the fucking clip. Hold on. Okay. You know, I see you running around this island, and you seem kind of a little bit unprotected. I don't know. It feels kind of unsafe. So I was thinking, you know, if you're looking for maybe a personal bodyguard, I feel like somebody like me, who's kind of got the weaponry to kind of back it up, I feel like, you know, maybe a strong silent type. I don't know. I feel like I could, you know, really fit that role.
You are not silent.
Well, I can be silent.
Strong.
I can be silent. All right.
Oh my god, Wiseman doesn't have any armor. They could have.
Believe me, I
died. No.
Don't worry. I'm very good at shutting the fuck up when needed. Don't worry. Okay. You know.
All right. Well, sheep. Okay. Can you speak to OO on Discord, and we will set this up for tomorrow.
Oh well, there it is. That's what happened. That's the moment that has been requested. Yeah, that is the moment. The first time that I met Spood basically in my entire life. And now I have literal Discord screenshots of him glazing me. I have Discord screenshots of him calling me great, and I love sheep. He's so amazing. So, you know, it's great. Look at how we've come full circle. Yes. Well, sorry, somebody sent me a screen. Somebody was talking about... I was a bodyguard for somebody else in some other event, and they were talking about me. Hold on. Let me pull up the DMs. The DM. Somebody says to Spood, "Oh my god, Spood, I love sheep so much. I got jump, and sheep protected me perfectly." Spood says he's my goat. And the other guy says, "I worship him now." So, yes. So... It's just making friends, man. It's all it is. It's just people making friends. It's just I'm friends with these people and they're nice and they're kind and I like them. That's amazing. Yeah, it's just like he's just a sometimes you meet your heroes and you imagine who they are in real life and they actually kind of suck in real life. Shmoot is not one of those people. Everything that was portrayed about him in that video is 100% fucking accurate to who that guy, for what I know him to be. All right? What I know Spood is a fucking great guy. He is everything that that video portrays him to be. He's fucking great. Except for maybe like the evil dictator vibes. He was definitely a dictator. But he was a likable dictator. Nobody hates a disliked dictator. Or nobody hates a unlikable dictator. Spood grew on me. Yeah, he's great. He's super fun. When Spood said, "I hate meetings," that is, by the way, 100% completely accurate. Spood skipped out on multiple major leader meetings because he didn't want to be there. And every time he was in a leader meeting, he would mute himself and talk shit about everybody else to basically me, and at that point it was John Top, because Owo had died at that point. So he would just talk shit to me and John Top, and we just fucking shoot the shit live during, like, he should probably be paying attention to this stuff, but no, he was I think Stalker is the best. Flee the Facility. Yeah, this is a 10. I've had a lot more fun playing the 10-player version of Flee the Facility. It's just 2 killers, more survivors. I've been having more fun playing. Yeah, he is like... Maybe he wants to kill Benji. Yeah, he was just a fun guy. He ultimately, what makes him so good at this is that because he genuinely did want, like, he just wanted people to have fun and to create the best story possible. That's all that happened, basically. That's why he was so good. Bro. Oh my god, I can just toggle invisibility? Holy shit. Yo, that's super mega broken. What the fuck? Where are you? Where are you? Is like the most? Yeah, exactly. He is all that. Spood is all that. That is, yes, that's basically what ended up happening. Westland was a very interesting story. I didn't hear as much as I kind of wanted to about it. I didn't learn as much about, because again, I was just not paying attention a lot to the politics of stuff. I was more focused, like my job, like in the day to day of this Civ event was like basically just trying to follow Spood around and make sure he didn't get himself killed. Because Spood really liked to run around and he didn't like people telling him what the fuck to do. So he would. Oh, that's a killer. Fuck. No, Spood did not, he basically just did his own thing. So my job was basically just to run around and make sure he didn't get himself killed, which was like a harder task than some would expect. But I think that's what made me a good bodyguard. I think that's why I'm a good bodyguard, is that I'm not a PvP hungry. I'm perfectly content to just follow you around and be your little like personal like aura farmer, right? Yeah, this map fucking sucks, by the way. So yeah. This map fucking blowed. It blewed. Or maybe my perk usage sucked, I don't know, but I didn't really know my way around, so I was kind of stupid. Very cool, very cool, yeah. I wish I could tell you more about the behind the scenes of like what actually happened, like the actual the behind the scenes of like the politics and stuff, because what you see in the video is like not a true retelling of the events that took place. It's a very much a idealized retelling of what actually happened during the events. Not a bad thing or a good thing, just a thing. Any more insights after watching the video? The tower that Saps built is not real. That didn't happen. Saps did not build that tower. It's not a tower that happened. That did not happen. That was editorialized. That was a joke made to reference another video that Saps was in. But no, Saps did not build that tower. What else? I guess. Oh, also, nothing. Nothing ever ends up that good. I think that a thing that Ish likes to do, and I think a thing that Ish does well and should continue to do, is that he likes to have everybody kind of coalesce in one big ending, right? He likes having one big ending. So basically, what happened is that in all of basically Ish videos, that giant end fight that happened, it's not because all the nations cared about like this particular drama around Saps and Flux, although Saps and Flux were important. Definitely in the broader context. Most people, there were definitely a lot of like nations who just didn't really give a shit, but again, Ish will tell everybody like, hey, we're doing a final fight here. If you want to like do your thing, you're going to have to go here to do your fight. That's basically what always happens with these Ish things, is that he always makes sure that everybody gets into one giant central location to do the final fight at. Oh. What? I guess. So yeah. That giant final fight is also a little bit of editorialized magic. It's just basically a very good way of telling people to like, hey, we're trying to make this entertaining for the people at home. So, get your ass to the place where everybody's fighting at, basically. It's a very based thing that Ish does, I think, that a lot of other Civ events don't do. Other Civ events won't be as forceful around like making sure everybody gets to a singular location. Yeah, it's not a bad thing. It's just like something that's fun. I'm dead. No way. Oh, he got me. Fuck. The Saps and Flux drama made sense. Yes. That's why Saps and Flux were so hard. Like, they were so, like, what's the word for it? They were so, like, shown, I guess. That's why they were the main focus of the story, because their story made the most sense. It had the most ties with everything else, right? Throughout these events, we're trying to look for this giant centralized story that's, like, kind of like, where is everybody existing at in this story? And generally what ends up happening is that there's one story that kind of has the most ties with everything else. So it's best to basically bring, make that the main focus of the video, and then we can kind of go from there, right? That's generally what usually makes the most sense and what makes for the most entertaining video. Because again, the point of this is to make an entertaining video at the end of the day, right? The point is to be entertaining. The point is to be fun. And so by kind of rewriting this history of this event by framing it in that way, it makes the ultimate video better. Easy by killing most. Exactly. Yeah. All that. I think that was all pretty accurate, actually. I wasn't really familiar with a lot of Island 2 politics because I wasn't on Island 2 and I didn't really pay attention. But for the most part, I think that's a relatively accurate retelling of what happened. Flux probably did kill all those people. Or at least he had a hand in it. He didn't directly. Probably some things were... If I had to guess, and this is me speculating... I'd guess that there were probably some things that were like kind of much more vaguely aligned with Flux. Flux was a lot more vaguely aligned than was given, but I think that by centralizing everything around Flux, it means that you have a big central baddie that you're allowed to basically interact with. Basically, it makes the entire video just better, more easier for the viewers to watch, as opposed to introducing like 20 different minor characters. You'd rather just have one big main bad character, right? Just makes the whole video better, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. Good choice. Yeah, so basically what I'm trying to say, that a video was goated, and playing that in that event was very enjoyable. Very fun time to play in that event. A very fun event. Do you think it's the best? Easily. Well, I think I have bias in that sense because I'm in the video. But I think definitely like it is his most I think it's his best narrative that he's told in all of his videos. I think it's the most complete, cohesive narrative. And I think it's the most enjoyable in that sense. I think the narrative is the most complete, most fleshed out. If you watch the other ish videos, I think they're approaching that, but they don't have as many of those kind of very clean, very fun narrative elements. It's just storytelling, man. Stories are fun. People like telling stories. That's all. Sorry, nice talk about your POV. Yeah. I definitely have a very limited POV because I was very limited. I had a very limited involvement with all the politics, but if I had been a bodyguard for another leader, I might have had a better POV. Oh, that's a bummer. Sap's not kind of hard. Really? No, it wasn't that deep. The Sap's tower wasn't that deep. Damn, the fucking body, the guarding is crazy, bro. Look at the camp. Probably a good choice. Probably a base decision. Save me. Oh. Okay. God damn it. No! You fat bitch! Come on. Get out of there. No, I'm dead. Less. I mean, yeah, the thing is, I would have... It's like the thing, I would have cared less if I got told it was fake. Yeah. I guess... in some sense, but I think in this particular instance, I don't think so. I think in this instance, I don't think for me personally, I don't think being fake or not, it doesn't detract from my enjoyment because I don't think it's ever pretending like it's real. I think the difference is that this event doesn't like masquerade itself as like it needs to be real. Like this is all like a very fantastical like way of playing Minecraft, right? Like you know for a fact, like if you joined a random Minecraft server with no rules or no nothing, you know what happens. Everybody fucking kills each other, okay? If you put 1,000 players in a Minecraft server with no fucking rules, they'd all kill each other. They wouldn't make civilization. They wouldn't create these. No, they would all fucking kill each other, okay? You know that. So I think we're already interacting in the world of like fantasy, right? This is already the world we are in. We are already interacting in the world of fantasy, right? And I think that's okay. I think that... Oh my god, the yoink. So yeah. I think it being fake is okay, and I think it's good. I think that's kind of the difference. When, like, I'm more comfortable talking about the fabricated elements of the video because I find them to be... If I thought it was, like, less kosher, I guess, for the video to be fabricated, then I wouldn't be as open to talk about it, because that would be a little bit weird, right? But I think because I think it's okay that these civ events have like faked components or like somewhat faked components or like kind of components that are like elevated, I guess would be the word for it. Like, I'm gonna try this puller. I want to see what this does. How fun it is for the... Yeah, I think that it's not like... I think that there are some videos that definitely like I think like shit like what's the word I'm looking for? It's like what event am I thinking of? Goddamn. Sorry, I'm just thinking. I'm thinking. Like if it's like a SMP video where it's like I destroyed the most dangerous clan in like this SMP, right? And you found out that like that video was not real. That video was like fake, like they were all in on it. And they were all like playing along, that would feel a lot less, that would feel, I think, worse, because like, oh, I thought you were actually like that goated and you just like killed everybody on this SMP, like you actually destroyed the most dangerous clan. When the reality is, no, I did destroy the most dangerous clan. I was in on it with the most dangerous clan so that they could get destroyed, right? Definitely that feels a lot worse than I think this particular version of fakeness. In my humble opinion. No. Got him. Lol teasy. The organic elements of the good thing. Yeah, most of what you see is like, completely 100% real, or at least based off the elements of reality. Most of the stuff that you see is like that. That shit genuinely did happen. God damn it! I'm no good with this lasso. It is a much slower projectile than I expected. Again, if you want to hear more, you know, behind the scenes, behind the scenes is my domain at the end of the day, right? I play in these events, I know. Saps, I think that fight, I actually can't say. I'd imagine that fight was pretty real. In the video, it looked relatively real, so I'd believe it. But it could also be that could also be some bullshit. It is very convenient, is it not? Oh! I got his ass. Oh no, I still have to hit him. Oh, interesting. Okay, I didn't know that. Son of a bitch. God damn it, where did he... Oh, here. Get over here. He might try to get away. Gotta watch out. Got him. You know what? I may have found my favorite perk. Oh, what a snatch. Get your ass over here. Gotta get ready to just snatch some fuckers. That was a bit of a bold grab for sure. That's right. Cut off all the options. You don't want to go this way? You'll go that way. Damn, he already got away? What the fuck? Oh, imagine I get that fucking snatch, dude. What the fuck? How did he get there? Oh my god, there's a path. God damn, I suck at this. Puller's such a... If these maps weren't so goddamn big, I think I'd have so much more fun. My lassoing is not great. Let's try to take her into one of these. Probably the center ones are a little bit less good. Almost. Oh, imagine I get that. What a timing that would have been, bro. What? How did that not hit? Did I run out of range? Fucking snatched. We got another one. Finally. Oh, okay, there is a distinct range to my ability. No! I'm trying, okay? It's my first game with this lassoer thing, okay? I don't know, I didn't quite know how the efficacy. I'm not good with being a puller, you know? I'm trying to yoink people and I don't quite know the quirks of my ability. Also, I'm just not the greatest killer ultimately either, so doesn't help. I do get juked, as the kids say. Oh, it's cooked. Oh, they got the whole entrance open. Oh, we got one at least. Hey. Dumb bitch. Hey, we got some of them. We didn't get all of them, but we tried. We captured one survivor. That's huge. We made it. We made it. We made it, boys. All right. Next time I play, I will continue to choose that perk because that seems like a fun perk. I don't know how good it is. I feel like there are better perks, but I will continue to choose that because it's fun and I like quirky grabs. Also, if somebody sneaks into, like, below. Damn, is that a picture from the SMP? T beats sheep. That's OG, bro. The sheep SMP. The olden days. Oh, damn. What can I say? Best in the game. Jump, crouch, jump, crouch. What am I doing after this? Shit. Let's see. I could probably practice some hockey, which is what I need to do, but do I want to? Entirely different question. We did it! We did the obby. Huge if true. It's blue, but it's not a computer. It's a bait. SMH. Hello, random survivor. Computer? No, sir. That is a computer. It is. Another strange and weird and funky map that we have ahead of us. Oh, that was a computer, actually. Damn, these skill checks are a lot harder. Look at us just wholesomely doing our computers. Damn, some people just cannot... Oh, well. Shut up. We're almost done anyway, alright? It's fine, it's fine. We were basically done with it anyway, okay? Oh, well, would you look at that? A conveniently located computer. Off we go. You know, they've been capturing one guy, and you know what? They did a great job with it. Oh, they got another guy. Huge, honestly. I'm sure my teammates will be quick to uncapture them. Yep. Like I said, right on cue. There they are. All I gotta do is my computer. I'm just such a great little computer boy, bro. Look at me. Tap, tapping away. No killers to worry about. And the amount of computers is going down quite rapidly, I must say. Oh, damn. Ryan back at it. Come on now, Ryan. Oh no, this is 10-player flee the facility. It's objectively larger. This is not normal Flee the Facility. This is the 10-player variety. God damn it. Me actually having to pay attention when I do my computers. Is it peak? I think 10 player is funner because there's more killer abilities and there's 2 killers, which means it's a little bit harder to play Survivor against good killers. Survivor isn't as free. The downside is that the maps, while being less annoying and less blatantly Survivor biased, because some of the fucking maps are so blatantly Survivor biased in regular Flee the Facility, it's like actually genuinely insane. At least in this particular version of Flee the Facility, the maps are a little bit less Survivor biased, although they are fucking massive. They're super big. I think way too big in my humble opinion. I think the maps are too big. I think if the maps were smaller, the game would be funner, but... That could also be my lack of competent map knowledge. Oh my god. He had a slow. They slowed me. Just be better? I was slow. I couldn't have been better. Now I'm stuck in this fucking cube. Not even a cube, this homunculus, this freezer, this cylinder. They're gonna preserve my body and study me years later. I'm cryogenically frozen. It's Jover. Help. Save me from this homunculus. This prison. My savior. It's Donald Trump. Oh my god, it's actually disaster class. Oh my god, it is actually a fucking disaster. Get out of there. You're not dying on my watch. Son of a bitch. Just hide. Hide in the fucking shelf. Okay, I think we're good. I do, but I'm trying to make sure everybody gets out, right? Son of a bitch! No! Don't scream! It's so over! Close the door! Go! Get out! Run! Everybody run the other direction, bro! We're all dead! Go! Get the fuck out! Oh, it's closed! The exit is closed! Shit. It's so cooked. Underneath. Go. Escape. God damn it. No, the other killer! You've got to be kidding me. What an awful conundrum. Oh, it's so cooked. I gotta go. Okay, you know what? That person is dead. I'm just gonna let that person die. I gotta get the fuck out of here. 2 killers, this might be me. Bro, it's so scary. I gotta get the fuck out of here. You know what? Canch, I'm sorry. You've gotta die. Girly pop. there's two of them. I have to save. I have to be the hero. Is now should I die the hero or live to see another day? What the fuck are you talking about? That other person, I'm sorry, Concha. I couldn't save you. It's just the sensation of being chased, okay? Not that the game is inherently fucking terrifying, I just can't handle it. It's that the game's a little bit terrifying. It's scary being chased sometimes, bro. You know what? Let me just get the. You know what? This fuck ass facility. That person. They're innocents. Yes. Yes. It's all two of them. It's both of them. Yes. I'm coming. I'm coming. Let's go. Let's go! We did it! We got two computers, we saved somebody, and we escaped. Huge game. Okay. Alright, come on, Henrique. Alright, Henrique. That's on you, blood. You wanted to get frozen at that point. I can't save you. You know what game I want to play? I want to play the fucking podcast game where people talk about fucking how much they hate abortion and shit. I want to play that game. I want to hear the children discuss politics. I want to listen to the children discuss politics, dude. I want to hear the rage baiters. I crave none but rage bait. Oh yeah, no, it's of course rage bait. Oh, I'm a beast. I hope this map is one I know. I'm playing the Puller class, which is the most... Probably it's not even a good perk or ability to have, but I like it. I have it anyway. I'm down to fuck? Go somewhere else. Why are you also following me to get this one kill? What are we doing? Are we trolling? Damn, we're kind of destroying them, low-key. Is what I should be saying. Apparently the UI is bugged, so we're not actually destroying them. I haven't had a single lasso. I haven't hit a single lasso yet. I see somebody. There it is. We got him. If I didn't have my ability, they would have gotten away. Come, my prey. Sorry, Concha. Get the fuck in the box. Oh, the AFK person. Well, what? A inconveniently placed wall? My bad, I'm geeked. I thought that was a somebody who I could chase, but in fact it was a killer. We can talk about this? You're kind of fucked, Sneaky. Uh-oh, I see a man. You're so lucky I missed my goddamn hook. You ready, fuck? Gotcha at the end of the day. But it was rough for sure. Come over here. You're dead. Nobody's saving you. I think as a killer, I should keep doors open. I think, in general. Find the hatch. I do not know what the hatch looks like, unfortunately. If I find it, though, I will be guarding it heavily. We should run into your bitch ass at some point. Statistically speaking, unless you are the goatiest goats, you decrypto off these computers, let me slide a little? Bro, find the fucking hatch. Or talk to the hammer. Hello, hammer? Yep. You know, you make your choice, I guess. Where are you slimy little fucks, dude? I've checked all the computers. Hatch was closed? Oh, you are fucking ratting. Well, at least one of them was ratting. in the sesh. Sneaky gets away though. Damn it. You didn't do shit, bro. You got your doors open for you and ran away. That's bullshit, bro. When did I talk about the sesh? When's the last time I talked about the sesh? These drones can't do shit. Damn, skill issue, bro. Did that killer just walk away from like 4 survivors? I'm glad we're all doing the central computer at the same time. This is good for us. Oh, well, that's a problem. Well, I'll just go to this other computer that I found. Look at me. I'm such a good employee working on my computer. There's still 8 computers left, but they haven't captured any of us, so, you know, hey. All good things so far, right? 7 computers. Look at that. Look at that. We're just so great. Hitting all my skill checks. Golly. What can't I do right is the real question. Doesn't have a brain. Happens, you know? Let's go. Look at me. Really hope that computer up top got done, because it does need to get done. Awesome, awesome. Computer. I knew I went the right way. I knew it. I got a sense. I got a 6th sense for where these fuck-ass computers are, bro. Thank God it was a long skill check. Bless up. We are making... Damn, these killers are stinkers, bro. There's a couple of stinky killers. I don't like doing the laying down while doing the computer. I think that's a little bit cheese, honestly. Stay standing. It's honest. All right. Look at us. Just speedrunning this hoe. Okay, game B's left. Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna go get myself rage baited for like 15, and then I'll call it a day. Here we are, boys. The world where intellectual discussion is held. It's all dating. Tragically. Chopped or not. Can men hit a woman? Controversial takes. Oh, that's controversial takes. Let's see what controversial takes is.
Because of how he was so heavy about like the Jews control the U.S. and he's talking about APAC. I mean, granted, stuff to criticize.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is not
He had
true.
no.
The establishment there, but
If we,
Y'all are giving him more credit than due, bro.
I just
He was
feel
not
like-
talking that deep.
For
And the
white
man
people,
loved-
it's
he
super
had to
easy
be
to
for
just
him. He had to
blame
be
one
associated.
race or one group of people. Like it's way easier to
I mean,
just blame one
it's not
group of
even
people.
that. I mean,
Man,
It's actually not even
13
that.
out of
Instead
50
of-
billionaires are Jewish.
yo, he just doesn't wanna do his research. I mean, I get why he's mad, right, about all the Jewish people, but like, come on, you can't really blame all of them.
Yeah, but
no, it's
think
not. It's
about
not
it.
about. It wasn't
it
about
was
research. It wasn't
it
about
was
research.
too much.
It wasn't about research. It was,
The potato
I mean,
talking
when you
about how
come with
Jews
somebody with
control the
preconceived
U.S.
Notions and then, the only research you're gonna see is the ones that affirms whatever beliefs you already have. So,
That's not
it's as simple
true.
as that, really.
That's just a
That's why
lie.
you're saying all that.
It was
Does
too,
anyone
it was
know
too
any
much,
Jewish
and
people?
he. No,
I
I
just have
don't.
like a genuine question. Does anyone know any Jewish people?
I got a
Yeah,
few.
yeah,
Yeah,
I do. Yeah.
I got a few friends actually. I got a few friends. Yeah.
I don't know any
Yeah.
Jewish people, but
And
And by the way, I mean, look, they're Jewish, right? But they actually support Palestine, bro. All the stuff.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not the whole people.
All right, Jews control the U.S. is just not that interesting.
There is people in Israel.
Should girls who aren't
students
black
or,
adapt
like,
black
people that are
cultures?
Under 18 that are protesting against
What?
going into the military, like to avoid doing military service. So
What is this? Are girls who aren't black, should they adapt black culture?
Okay. I am going to leave the game.
Oh, never mind. I don't get to hear. Yep, there it is. Let's listen to why men should. Let's see. Let's give it a hot listen. The real hot takes we
I
got.
know
at
you
these
got
braids he
pockets
got
in
in.
your damn drawers.
Got the tightest braids known to man right now.
Listen.
Why-
A woman's beating on you. Is you swinging back?
Yes. Bro, I am yoking her to the moon, gang. She's going
But like,
flying.
I'm pretty sure we all hitting women. That's not the thing. Can we talk about men who try to jump into the mix when they don't know none? They just like jump in. You're hitting a girl. You shouldn't do that and try to jump in.
I'm not gonna lie. I
despise
would
people.
jaw him. You gotta
Oh.
jaw him.
Men should be
teeth him right there and
submissive to women. This is just gonna be you are horny fucks.
attack other people here and call them
Wait,
whatever.
that's
whatever
kind of
you
ironic
call-
because you've been attacking everyone this entire time. But,
Wait, there's an actual debate going on?
Motivated statement. Not everyone.
you attack everyone who disagrees.
Yeah, I feel like everyone is
So for
allowed
real.
their own
But why would a
opinion. I
woman
feel
take
like it's all
accountability,
about-
right?
Women were made to be
but-
dominated to read the
I
Bible.
attack
That's so funny.
You're
What was I saying?
inferior.
Because
Sorry.
I'm a man.
You're inferior. Sorry.
I'm the man. now.
Freaky e-boy.
And women are equal.
They are.
No, they're
we're all.
Yes, they are.
Now you're saying that. You're
No, they're not. I want to, dude.
Yeah.
W rage bait. W rage bait. That's so based.
should be dominant. And I believe the guy should be on that chair.
This is your issue. Like, this is why you won't be able to have a healthy relationship.
This is so funny.
There
Why
is
does
no
that
way.
have to be about
Dude,
money?
how are you getting rage
Yeah,
baited
that's
this
just your
hard?
assumptions. You've all
It's
made
up to
just
whoever's
assumptions.
preference.
Knox,
Oh,
can I
because they
ask?
make
I'm
more
just-
money,
I make
they get
more
dominated.
money
just
than my
wondering.
girl.
Knox,
I
I'm
make
just
more
wondering, are
money
your
than my
parents
girl.
still together? I'm just wondering.
Are your parents still together? Yo, chill.
Like growing up as a kid, and I'm not trying to be rude. That's just true.
I mean,
That's
yeah, but you
crazy.
can assume all you want. See, this is what I'm saying. You guys
I didn't
just
assume. I asked
Your
you.
your shirt says "Save a
As I
candy
said,
cane,
it's
lick
so
a
funny.
clit."
You kinda
Okay.
just don't know what you're
Feminine
doing.
domination.
And it's funny watching you.
Yeah, what the fuck is that shirt,
You
dog?
talk so confidently, and you actually have zero clue what you're saying.
I mean, because my parents are together and have a happy relationship.
Damn, what a crazy
What does
flex.
that have to do with
Hey,
you?
what do you mean? That I see
What does that have
that
to do
and I
with
can
you
replicate
and
that.
how
You
you can
replicate your
conduct
parents'
yourself?
relationship. You are a replication of your environment.
This
You
is
don't
so
know how
funny.
relationships
This is
Sorry,
based.
break it
You're
to you.
not a replication of your environment. That's ridiculous.
Is this a
Kind of.
performative
Are made
man?
out of
They're
your
all
environment.
they're all
Your
children.
personality.
Okay, we are all trapped.
And the choices you make, sure.
And that means
Young
that you
young
have
people
relationships.
discovering
Why that?
political discussion for the first
Bro,
time.
why do you think
Sneaky.
your
Okay?
parents got
I would
divorced?
never hang out with you.
Why do you think your parents got divorced?
I would never hang out
Your
with you, bro. That's why you're on
personality
fucking Roblox. You got no
6,
friends.
7.
Yo, and it ends.
I just wish everyone was
Most
allowed to
men
wear
are
the
into
underdog
men, but they don't know.
Red fedora.
Dude, what is this fucking dude? The female rage bait. I haven't seen this before,
Well, like,
Listen, Troy, can I explain?
bro.
Before
This
you-
is
can I
some
explain?
great
Can I
rage bait.
explain?
This is sick.
Can I
know about
explain?
US, you just a random state.
Oh my
There's
gosh,
no
you won't even let me
explain.
explain.
Yeah, but
What I'm
babes,
saying.
we don't.
The reason
Outside of the US, we don't even know. I didn't even know that there's a lot of black people in Chicago. Like,
Yeah, like we don't know, like we don't around, like we're not from
We don't know that,
America.
and still this guy's just mad. I just said.
Buddy,
I
you
told
just said
guys,
that your
I
family's
gave
in
you the reason.
Chicago. That means you
Those
inherently
guys,
already
they
knew
always like
this.
to
What are you
pull the
talking
racist
about?
card, like,
This is
Well, you're
hilarious.
joking.
try to act like
No, you're
victims,
sitting right
they
here
always
just trying
try
to
act like
joking.
victims.
So when it's okay to joke.
Yo,
when I just said I'm
1300,
from
bro. You're not a
California.
victim, bro. Chill out. You're not a victim, bro. Chill out.
No, I'm not.
What
a
the
victim,
dog
I'm
doing?
just
What
saying,
is the
like, why would
dog
you say
doing?
Chicago when I said I'm from California.
What the fuck are they talking
Chicago
about?
is a really famous, well-known city in the U.S.
What is
You got,
happening?
like Chicago, New York, L.A.
Exactly. That's the first thing that.
And I
popped
specifically said I'm from
into my head.
LA, so why would he say Chicago?
You
That's
did
what I'm
not
trying to
say LA. You said
You're just-
Florida, and I did not remember you said you was.
No, I didn't.
Why are we
say I'm from
arguing about
California.
location?
What are
Why
you
all
talking
these?
about?
I got it wrong.
Man,
I got it
the
wrong.
place, the way this
You're not
argument got
listening.
here is
That's
so
what I'm saying.
crazy.
It's just racist. You generalize me with something that has to do with black people in the
That's
United
not
States, which is
racist.
Chicago.
Yo, kick.
Bro,
Yeah,
Americans
exactly.
be doing too much. I had to
I
kick him out,
told
bro.
you
That
so.
was
Damn, the
actually,
person
like,
that got
mental.
kicked. That's
It is
crazy.
the first
Bro,
time
that's mental.
It is the first time
Bro,
I was
Americans
ever in
You got
Autoria's,
kicked, brutal.
Side. Like that was crazy. I had to be on.
What's the
Autoria's
topic?
side,
Oh yeah,
like,
the
now,
secret
bro.
men are secretly gay.
See, guys, just get married. Just get married. Just get married, please.
No. Listen. Now you're getting now you're getting it wrong, Barbs. Now you're getting it all wrong. Like we're on the same team for
let
now.
them get married.
Just for now.
I'm tired.
Can you guys stop arguing, bro? I told you, if you do this again, I'm actually gonna ban you.
please.
Stop arguing. I'm just gonna have a chill combo, bro. It's like 1 a.m.
Yeah, like,
I'm gonna
You're
watch
trying to have a
this.
chill combo.
It's 2 a.m. for me, bro. I'm tired, bro.
So what are you doing? Like, why are you arguing with a gay man?
Who want to play games with me? Nobody.
Wait, the Russian girl. I want to ask you something.
Oh.
Oh, not again.
Would you go for would you go for like your own people? Like would you date a Russian guy?
Oh,
Would I date a Russian guy?
Would you date a Russian guy? Says the obviously not Russian person.
oh,
No.
What?
I told you I don't like white people.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, get me out the fuck out of here. All right, what is this? Religious topics, they say.
Aside, just be such a big part of.
Oh, she cut out.
And it just keeps on happening. So I mean, I think it just mainly lies with the governments and like what they're doing and choosing, and just like spreading hate and propaganda and stuff. Cause we saw like Hitler do it about those of Jewish descent.
Hey, yo.
and it became a mass genocide.
Hey, yo.
I'm gonna put that the people who got like the mute
Happen.
they might.
I don't think anyone even disagrees in this topic, Loki.
What?
I don't think anyone disagrees in this topic.
Yeah, I think everyone's pretty in agreement. Markar, what do you mean we shouldn't be standing up for people who are being wrong? What are you talking about? That no one said that.
Was questioning. What the? Actually, no, you're right. What the?
I'm confused.
This seems like
That
a
is not what I
relatively.
said.
I see.
I didn't say we shouldn't.
This seems like a
stand up for
pretty
people.
reasonable
I'm saying we
conversation
should.
so far.
What? I'm
Bro,
saying that there
war.
shouldn't be sides. Like everyone should just stand up for everyone who's going through that war right now. Because there's not just one side to that war. There's two, and two different sides are struggling right now.
Well, that doesn't mean they're both
I
equally right.
think there's one side definitely struggling more than the other, though.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I will.
Like-
I will say that.
Is this Israel Palestine?
Because like, there's a difference between being Jewish and being a Zionist.
Yeah, it's Israel Palestine. Oh, it's Israel Palestine. Just kill me, dude.
So like the whole problem with like current Israel and like the one guy Netanyahu is like the guy in charge is like very controlling. Like they're being very controlling and stuff right now. That's no bueno, guys. That's no bueno.
That's no bueno. Racism is funny. We can convince you on any conspiracy. You know what? This is peak rage bait. Let's get involved.
The Earth is not spherical.
Okay, we can say that it's not spherical, but it's sphere-like. I would agree with you on that. Because it's not a perfect ball, like how some people would try to say, but
it's this guy again, back at it.
It has a lot more like deep spots in it.
Let's listen to these two intellectual titans.
But it would still be circular or oval-like.
And then okay, so hold on. Do you have like a phone or something in front of you? Like something that you can like just like do like a quick Google search. Do you have like a phone or something in front of you? You can just.
Oh yeah, I have.
Oh, here we go.
You have two.
Okay, we got a real fighters.
Can you look something up for me?
Two fighters in the ring.
Yeah, sure. What's in it?
Can you look up like is the Van Allen belt between the moon and the sun? Sorry, not the moon. It's the moon and the Earth.
Oh, 1 second.
The Van is in VAN and then Allen.
Van Allen belt.
Van Allen.
Yeah, Van Allen belt.
Is the Van?
I'm actually kind of interested. Is the Van?
Okay.
Between the Earth and the moon.
Oh, it's like,
okay, sorry. Before we do this, you think we've gone to the moon, right? I'm assuming you think that we've gone to the moon, right?
Oh no, he's totally switching. He's totally switching.
I'm kind of controversial on that topic. I don't believe that. I'd say that we probably sent something to the moon, but I wouldn't say that the moon landing that was done with Apollo 11 was good.
Oh no, they're agreeing.
Oh, okay. So I'm just gonna prove this for you real quick then. Okay, if that's okay. So yeah, did you search it up?
The moon landing was fake, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm trying to figure out why it's not letting me type. I don't know what's wrong. So I can't even type in game.
Damn, this guy can't even fucking Google search between the Earth and the moon. It's not, right?
If you guys are like in the chat room,
just tell me what it is. Just tell me what it is.
It's not between the moon and the Earth.
Basically, it's a belt of radiation. If y'all in the chat, you guys can look it up too. I was just asking to look up. Is the Van Allen belt between the Earth and the moon? Like it is between the Earth and the moon, and it's a belt of radiation, right?
It's not.
It goes. We can look this up right now. How hot is the Van Allen belt, right? And the temperature. Hold on. The temperature of the Van Allen belt was Kelvin. It's going to be upwards of 2,000 degrees Kelvin. Did you look it up?
Isn't this like a radiation thing?
Van Allen belt is not a physical belt, rather than a donut-shaped region of high-energy charged particles trapped by Earth's magnetic field.
Yeah, and then look up like what temperature it goes up to in the Van Allen belt, and then look up what temperature space shuttles can travel to, and then.
I'm saying, like, what does this have to do with your point?
The point is that if it is the case that the Van Allen, when you look it up, it is true. The Van Allen belt is going to be 10 times hotter than anything a space shuttle can pass through, and it is on the way to the moon, right? Then there is no way that we could have gone to the moon, is what I'm saying. And if all your information comes to NASA, and I can prove there that they lied to you, then like what other evidence do you have that like we can trust NASA?
I mean, what evidence? I mean,
NASA's,
what you said was just a blatant. I mean, what you said was just a blatant claim. Like I said,
a blatant claim. What the fuck does that mean?
Shuttle wouldn't be able to pass through that radiation of energy.
Yeah, so I just said look up the temperature that it goes up to.
I'd imagine that there are 100 different reasons. I'm almost interested in engaging. I mean,
temperature?
Just tell me the fucking temperature. Why are you making me Google it? Just tell me.
They don't really have a normal temperature in the way that we think. Inner belt to a 100,000 Celsius, equivalent to about 180,000 degrees Fahrenheit.
Sure. We'll say
Outer belt up to tens of millions of degrees.
I can even be charitable, right? This is how charitable I can be. We can divide whatever temperature they give. We divide it by half, and then just look at what temperature space shuttles can pass through, and it's still going to be 5 times higher than that.
I get what you're saying, but you're not really saying how a shuttle wouldn't be able to go through that. That's what I'm saying.
It seems
shuttles have very wide.
it would melt. You don't know
It would
shit
melt.
about.
I'm saying we have satellites in the sky.
You don't know
right
shit
now.
about
Are
how
they melting on us
spacecrafts
right
are
now?
built. What the hell do you know about space?
So how do you know that the okay? First of all, they haven't passed that. So there's like a certain point, right? They're not. I'm sure the satellites that we do have, right? The ones that we can't see, they aren't like inside the Van Allen belt. I promise you that, right? Because they would definitely melt. And then
But I'm saying
it seems like a very shitty claim.
But you're saying this is something that gives off. It's hotter. It's generally hotter within around where the satellites are. That's what I'm saying. There's multiple radiation rings around it that have different colors of hues based on its temperature, which we learned inside of physics and chemistry. So I'm saying it is inside the belt because the belt is a wide range of field. So it technically is. But I'm saying for you to say that what does that have to do with it being flat?
nothing. I'm just saying that we can't trust. I'm just trying to prove the point that we can't trust NASA, right?
I mean, I don't see no reason why not to trust NASA. You're not giving me really no reason. You're talking about the Van Housing Belt, but the Van Housing Belt, anything can go through the Van Housing Belt. Like I'm saying, like satellites and shuttles still go through the Van Housing Belt because it's literally like low orbit. You're still inside of the Van Housing Belt at that point because
Wait, so you're telling me that shuttles?
Field. They do.
Shuttles can pass through something that's 10 times hotter than like their melting capacity?
The what? Eruption capacity?
A shuttle can pass through something that's like 10 times hotter than it's.
I'm ready to go, boys.
Point where it would melt.
Get me up there.
Yes.
And it's a wide band, like you said. It's a wide band.
Yes.
I get that, and that's what I'm saying. That's why when we make these shuttles, we give them heat-proof materials to put them inside.
Yeah,
space.
you would imagine.
It's not like we're just sitting them up there in tinfoil.
But we're looking up what the limit of that heat-proof thing is. I'm telling you to look up the limit.
Imagine
of
if
the
you did it really
material.
quickly.
Whatever the heat-proof material is, look up the melting temperature of that, and it's still going to be 10 times hotter than that.
Do you know the materials?
This is absolutely. I know.
I don't build
Look it up.
shuttles, so I
Just
wouldn't
look it
know
up.
the
You have
materials.
Google. It has Google. No,
I
you don't
mean-
need to know. You can use Google, right? Just look up how hot is the space or what temperature.
You're not really convincing me on anything if you're telling me to use Google and you don't have the own facts for yourself.
This guy sucks. This guy's awful.
Well, I'm telling you to look it up. Would you trust me if I just told you like some numbers? You would trust me 100%, or would you
This
trust
guy
Google?
is terrible.
Which
I
one would
would
be
need
more
proof.
trustworthy?
I wouldn't trust Google.
Hey, let me
I wouldn't
ask
trust
Rock.
Google
Yeah.
anything. I would need
Let me
to
pull up
be-
ChatGPT,
Okay,
bro.
so is there any way
more
that I can
further
change your
proof.
mind right now,
That's-
or no? So there's no way I would be able to change your
Nah.
mind in this conversation. Is what you're saying?
I mean, there's a way you would be able to change my mind if you gave me conclusive evidence as to explain your argument.
That's not. I mean, he did. It's on you to disprove this, right? Is it not?
So then once I get put up, I'll let you up on it. Okay. Okay.
Oh,
so
shit.
like, what would I have to give you then?
Never mind. Bro, my mic got fucking. My mic was
materials,
dead or something. What the hell?
Burning point, melting point. You know what I'm saying, like that.
Hold on. Let me quickly check if my mic is. My mic was super muted. What the
Yeah, but
hell?
I've literally told you can literally just look it up yourself, right? So like, look, just like any space
Never
shuttle you
mind.
want, right?
I'll do
Just
it.
Look up what
I'll
the
do it.
melting
I got-
point of
I'll
it
do
is
it.
going
I'll
to
do
be,
it.
and
I'll do
it is
I'll
going
do
to be the case.
I'll do
Okay,
it.
I was
It
gonna
says
look it up,
aluminum
but yeah,
alloys
you can look it
formed from the majority of the shuttle's airframe due to the lightweight and strength, essential for carrying more payload to orbit.
Let's listen to the old abortion discussion. The old abortion discussion, the best.
It's just a
What
question
does that
topic.
have to be with anything?
It's a question. You don't have to answer it if you don't feel like you need to.
But no, wait, ask me again, please.
If you knew that eating would bring the potential of you gaining weight, would you continue to eat?
Yes. Like you
Okay.
have another chances, like you can work out to not be fat, or there's a lot of things that I can do.
What is
Right,
this?
there's a lot of things you can do the same way in abortion. There's a lot of things you can do to prevent a pregnancy, but that's not always the case. Not everybody wants a kid just because they do the act to have a kid. That doesn't mean they know obviously there's potential of getting a child, but that doesn't mean they should stop doing
Yes,
the act
yes.
just because there is that potential.
I know
And I
that,
would
but,
like also.
if
Go ahead.
speak.
Oh, I would also like to
Wait,
say,
I've been
like,
voice
humans are not
muted?
the only
Why?
species
Wait, what?
that
Am I
have sex
muted?
for pleasure. That's just one thing.
Wait,
it's not like
I've been voice
a-
muted. What the fuck?
Isn't animal stuff? Yes.
Why are
like,
they?
we
What,
all
that,
do
why am
that,
I?
yeah. I mean, not us.
Hi guys, can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
In my opinion, as a man, I should not have a say in this topic, but I believe that I agree with is it Snacks? I completely agree with them because the thing is, people get raped, people get things like that, and they get pregnant. I feel like they should have the choice because I would much rather.
Wait, what the
have
hell?
someone,
Hold on. Is my
do an
mic
abort-
cooked or something? I gotta go into like, hold on, the VC. There's a VC game. Yeah, mic up. This is the game. How the fuck my mic is fucked? Why is my mic fucked? Test, test, 1 2 1 2. Test. Wait, how is my mic? My mic is okay, is it not? Yo, Sneaky. Yo, Sneaky. Can you get into the? Can you join my fucking game, or something? I need a test. I'm not testing with no random people. How is my mic bad? What did I do with my mic? Isn't my mic fine? Oh, I hate Roblox mic settings. Say a slur. I'm not. If I can talk in this game. If I can talk in this game, come around the fire, Sneaky. Get around. Come to the fire. How is my mic fucked? Seems to be working just fine. How am I muted, bro? I got mega muted for what? All I wanted to do was engage in some indulge. There he is. Look at him come. He's walking over so rapidly. Hello, Sneaky. I'm talking to you in the video game. How are we doing? It's working? Awesome. Look at me. I sound great. Am I quiet? I've been told I'm quiet. Am I less quiet, more quiet? Leaning towards quiet? Maybe the fucking echo from stream. I have my volume at 1. To be fair, in most voice games, you have to jack your volume to fucking max to hear anything, because, again, the voice chat in Roblox is horrific. So, I don't blame you. Okay, yeah, alright. Awesome. See? It's not me. Alright, back to the sphere. I can absolutely debate abortion. That's a thing I can debate. If there's one thing, I'm rubbing my hands together, boys. Get me in. And I'm ashamed of that? Too bad. That's right, baby. I got you.
Scan ICE automatically has the right to take you in, put you in jail for quote unquote to check your green card status. Like it's
They're
like
talking about
like
ICE.
alligator.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. He is a crazy guy.
Is abortion okay? Yes, we're back in, boys. Get me in.
Should be okay. It should be legal. It's their body, their choice, bro. It's not your body, and you don't have to deal with 9 months of pregnancy. You don't have to deal with none of that stuff at all. So like, if they want to get an abortion and not have to deal with that child, because some men like to pump and dump and not take care of kids, bro. So, and it's taxing for children. We like having a crazy time with inflation and money. So they just think that, and also it's okay if you just don't think you'll be a suitable mother at that time, and that's perfectly fine, bro. Abortion should definitely be okay and legal to do.
I think it's the reason why they think that people use it as like birth control, which is not true. Nobody wants to like actually abort the kid if they had the support mentally and had the money for it.
Damn.
But in
They all
most
agree, bro.
circumstances where people get
What a shame.
abortions, it is a last resort, which is completely fine. Yeah, you can talk, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, I believe in exceptions. Like my friend, the other person said, you know, if the woman gets, you know, the R word, or she's a minor, I believe in that she should have an abortion. But if it's due to her irresponsibility, she shouldn't, because it's a living. You cannot kill a baby just because you made a mistake, or you don't want it. It's a living being. You just don't kill children if you don't want them anymore. That's immoral.
The
First,
thing is
I
not
just
even
want
out
to
your
have a
stomach yet.
topic because I'm currently experiencing what an abortion is like, and I just want to say that for the first, it does not look like a human or has a
Let's see,
heartbeat or.
chopped or not. Let's indulge in chopped or not, shall we? I don't like doing the dating stuff, but
The pencil stash is solid too.
oh, they're rating your
Now,
skin.
if you want, you can. We could just wait.
They're rating your fucking skins. Kill me.
Ayo was good, Nog.
Is it okay to be gay?
Yeah, you see, I grown. My server's grown.
Let's see. Is it okay to be gay? Is it? Drop your Twitter? No.
To 12, it forbids anybody from eating any kind of shrimp, crab, lobster, clams, oysters, seafood.
No clams? Fuck. I
Which
love
a lot of
clams.
Christians do as well.
I don't.
Women
Oh,
cannot
it's a
pray unless
religious
their head
debate.
is covered. I don't cover my head, and I know a lot of women who do not. And like, there's just examples of things in the Bible that we don't use in today's age, like slavery, for example. Like
Slavery?
these,
Yes.
we are saying is completely
Damn,
wrong.
her argument's actually very
Why
salient.
Is
It kind of.
homosexuality something that we just refuse to overlook?
Hold on, she kind of cooking.
So what's your point?
Because
point
that
is
is
that
against the nature of God. That does not come down to like the Bible itself. It's more about just the moral values of God Himself.
So
you're saying that it's not okay to be gay because of someone who potentially may or may not exist.
What?
Well,
so
yeah,
the
we're
point of the
talking about
girl
religion,
is
so
telling
yes.
us. So the point of the girl is telling us that she believe in the
Guessing
Bible,
your body.
but
What the
she don't
fuck?
believe everything in the Bible.
No,
What is guessing your
yeah,
body?
but,
This has got to be so fucking sexually charged. There's just no way.
Awesome. Do you have a job? Any employment?
I indeed do have a job.
Yeah.
I don't want to do
What
with
do you
this.
do for work?
I hate this.
Currently I am a barista.
Barista. Okay, cool. Is that like part-time hours as well, or is that like what kind of hours is that?
For now, you know, juggling
How many
school
times you
and,
fucked?
and full time.
Okay, cool. I respect that. Awesome. Are you currently in a relationship?
I am indeed currently in a relationship.
Okay, cool. How long have you been with this person?
That dude ate me out the other day. Exclamation mark.
A year and 3 months. Awesome. Okay.
What the fuck?
So 21, you work as a barista, you're in school, and you've been in a relationship. What do your weekends look like? Can I ask?
Weekends, I'm be honest. I just be hanging out with my woman. That's really all I be doing.
Okay. Fair enough. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna say that your count is probably...
Oh, their body
I'm gonna
count.
say...
Okay, alright. I
9
don't.
or 8.
Alright, let's see. What bad attribute? What is this? What is this dear Sarah that we have here? Damn, it is silent up here. What a tragedy. Oh well. Is baddie count important? Let's see. Is it important?
Like it does. It's like I'm talking about like if we're talking about dating wise.
I have no idea what button I just clicked. Hey guys.
It's fine. Alright, let's see.
Hey,
Let's hear
Courtney.
your objection.
Oh, Hey, Courtney in the court. What's up?
Good. How are you,
so
Courtney?
Okay. How? What do you think about body count? Do you think it's important?
I mean, yeah, I actually do.
Nah, it just matters if it's still tight or not.
All right. Well, I have to end stream anyway. Maybe we'll be able to indulge in rage bait a little bit more later, but today, I think we're gonna get the fuck out of here. Man, too bad I couldn't get involved in that abortion discussion because my mic was fucked or whatever. Either way, gamers, I will talk to you later. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. I've got to get out of here. I'll talk to you on Thursday, I hope. Wednesday is hopefully a no stream day, but either way, we'll see. Peace. Bye.